oko YouTube so a movement TV on YouTube oko ana wa like na wa share na fi waja comment enso so ebribe mu a na yakenkan de ama yesere mu panti monya ne sa emfa emanti anopai yen kohwe se de obonkrata ebe adwa so ene no ensem ena omode aba adwa so anopai na yenfa enhyase ewo hom eti yenko na yenfa de obonkrata no na poso no yenfa emreo pay ya de okunini daily graphic ebesha say daily graphic the mampani mahama enfoni atu animu and all can say no more foreign funds for cocoa, no mineral will be exported without processing. President Mahama and eka waba washishebo obey 24-hour economy obey waba be muntminye ugusu sheba kesi ono anim se ontimi emfanye adwuma ontimi ni so ena all shebo obeso ye Ghana for Crow the John. Tiano to the Bokrata graphic Ediaba and also say industry rally behind 50% processing and also of cocoon so diaba. Now Ghanaian Times the Bokrata answer on the pay what they say at 39th General Assembly of AU President for or say press for repatriation justice President Mahama Cheseni or say enkro niema hodwa be say slate trade no e be fa Ghana for the Ghana for call ye ne ho sensem ni Ghana for kwa other African nationals de omokoye no e bredu say yitimi eka ho asem anope chronicle the Bokrata enso so aba edwa so ene na obo amane say wohwemu a Langard for rampage ewo ada na yese Langas for to attack construction workers as and so arobi of their mobile phones any other belongings nti no so the Bokrata yi e di emusem no e di abreye na ono asan so e ba mane say farmers unhappy over cocoa price reduction nti no the Bokrata yi anymore any other headlines so a wode aba yenkwen na yenfa eno so emra the Daily Gist the Bokrata Fortunately any the managing editor for the Daily Gist newspaper na Fortune cancer no pay NPP boys fight NDC over cocoa board mess. Theodore Joseph Boahi Edu Neba Ifreno Mike Lidu fantastic Mike Lidu ordinary to him hasi Fifi Boafo and so Edanchen and Miracles Dennis Abuaje and so Eda and Chinch or Selmon the cocoa seminal omudi gina NDC for super NDC for ho etimi achromo panti Democrat edi ho asem edi aba na ono aso ba mane se Bawumia preaches unity in MPP ahead of 2028 polls. Then so the Bokrata anymore any other headlines in team. Yankwe na yanfa the Daily Guide the Bokrata Daily Guide and so and pay aba egas was say let's put personal grudges behind. Bawumia and eka Ostobia obia obi wantwini watimu akamenya no yanfa ntwetri na yankwe ni Interpol delete Oforiata red notice into special prosecutor wadina ni so yeso no de omotew Ghana ha wantimi file case okama no so wantimi file case wagu Ghana fo animu ase rough the Bokrata yi e de ho asem enso so e de aba na yese 3 dead ewo Nsawam highway fuel tanker explosion ti yese Nsawam ho ena fuel tanker akonya akwanhia na nkrofo ate agusu a yes semu fango ena adibum ehon so esi nipa mensa ena ahweromo enkwa the custodian the Bokrata ni Audu Mahama ene managing editor for the custodian newspaper no pay Audu Mahama so ebe adwa so na asama all can say cocoa farmers in tears over NDC's massive betrayal jene cocoa for say da me adi mewu abna rosue me ka kan simbia yawa ye mia me wi fidu se kokuaku afo se ye tie ba bi ene yakufu ado ena mo beda da ye ma 60 million ye to ma mu wie ya ma me insesi fam je no ha se MPP Thanksgiving so e wo the Bokrata yi anymore ene ho asem bi ye ko anymore na ye hwem the Bokrata na aba the Ghanaian publisher the Bokrata say Bawumia urges forgiveness ahead of 2028 cocoa farmers blast Mahama over price cut. And so the Bokrata anymore. And you see a coach death trap where Kwaku cyber fraud phobi and so honoma the Bokrata at the Hansam at the Abba. And Tiakwe na the new center the Bokrata and also so a year Elvis Dako any semufo. Or say cocoa farmers fumes whip anger boss as they demand price cut reversal or Akufo-Addo's price restored. Just cocoa equal say hey Jomama eso mo buafu omo twajaduo omo enwinwi omo tete na omo esan so tiate po na omo say Joma Hama wanya hwe ama wase a o mo ne kro no oba yi wo de ma apole a wo de besi so no ena ka wayi a safa Akufo-Addo de na aman na yenkodwene ehudin ye no eni asim bia ena Koko Akuafo eka new sentence so de bokrata de aba anopai yenkwe na yenhwe The new publisher, the Democrat, or say government chases sex video Russian man. Sam George summons Putin's ambassador. Who is Sam George? Oh no, DSTV for Crown went to many na Putin ambassador Putin na Okokanasam. And Kokanto could be a mechanic. Kokanto could be a mechanic. Yes, pay cocoa farmers now. Minority leader fires government. And also the Abba and I say you can be jailed for sharing Russian man sex video. Cyber security expert. Now no so obo amane say. Sa video ya be. O share near tiwa. Obetimi afa ha kujil. Ghana for nya hwe. Okay, yenko anyway. Na yehwe nya aba ewo de bonkrata no ahodomu the business graphic business as a cocoa sector reform government link farm gate price to global rate and na mahu say global bi wo ho and na mahu say global bi wo ho na Akufo-Addo ka kire mo say Russia and Ukraine your friend external factors any COVID-19 and na ha Ghana for mo say da external factors bi ani ho and na oba aban mu no when external factors you my anyway na yenhwese Ghana fo betia Koko Akuafo betia ebre ene nkrabia ebeche broken promise empty pocket cocoa farmers revolt over price slash demand reversal of painful cocoa price reduction tenoso the Democrat enimu se cocoa for nene omo enya bere gidigidi pa Bawumia appeals for calm unity at NPP Thanksgiving service nteno the Democrat enimu Amin Adam slams Mahama NDC over cocoa price crisis and then dollar mismanagement nteno so the Democrat enimu no pay mewuram na mede emunsem nyina so no mede abromo videos nyina ti mede bema na onso ahunia ekoso ewo ho yenkwe the informal Democrat ani and the can come any managing editor good morning or say Oforiata red alert remover we are guided by law and evidence OSP woboa OSP wakogu Ghana nyina enimu asem a chese ni red alert notice to the kwa yes mistakes nko date kwa wa mistake we wa mistake otimi de ko several months na onko enkoye correction cry we nyina ye kan sen Ghana court wa mistake oko interpol wa mistake we you yanko enimu na yenhwe the bonkrata no ahodo na aka no the supreme the bonkrata say Bawumia advocates reconciliation says Ghana must rise above political score settling. You know the Democrat any moment ehonsem ewo ha na a broken promise any empty pocket no so no and also ewo the Democrat no anymore. Yanko anymore na yenhwe the crusading guy the Democrat and sebogo so Pristia mine no and who communities no demand say omo hwe na omo ka ho asem na enema so no entimi enkoyi Bawumia na yire ede animum ene headlines ahodo aka so the Democrat ede aba yenkwe na yenhwe the Democrat ahodo aka so the Meridian the Democrat so ni or say we've never seen this before cocoa farmers real as government cut cocoa prices by 28% mid-season. Bawumia edges calm, won against political revenge. Tieno so the Democrat anymore. Koko Akuafo say hey we di adabraka ehu bi da se koko bo pa ye bete so die we die agiensem eti medase yanko na yanko fa dwemu no yemfa mra na yehwe ba bia nsunsun abeja brode ho so metro lens Democrat anso ana pe obedwa so enso eni esna na Akufo-Addo na JB dan kwa start hu fra ya ma no wakopa ho tuma so nyane nso so sei yese ma be 500 omo so no yetimi aboa omo ene ensema hodu bibri yenko yenemu so medase the searchlight Democrat anso ne dia no pay odi ebaye eni Russia ene ho sensem timi as yenko na yefa dwetwemu no enso so emertifo first edition of the game in the week. Na yahwe anema hodo a ekoso ewo omega nemu a eya na imu odwem kakra. Isan se sabri no aban no etimi atoto nema ama enema so etimi akoso ye ndra ni patriotic party empenifo ekokoye Thanksgiving service ewo UPSC ema empenifo yehye bibre penifo pin so ekasa adwumadi na sena sabri eye bre a party a yefene se NPP no ehia kabom na wo ye NPP ni a anopai ma me ni woni nkomo kakra se wo hwe amemu a Owurajo Mahama ebuo no a bibia ni ho a edi adanse se Owurajo Mahama NNDC aban ebetimi ahwe omayi ena make say fu obo ekosoro ewo various pumps na nti afu obo ekosoro ne say yase dollar no asan seed no e depreciate biem seed no depreciate 4% January asan e depreciate biem the first window year year 2 move for first 2 weeks of this month no seed no asan e depreciate biem enu nti esese omo eton fam go no e review omo bo no kosoro kakra Oyibe kasa say we dey anya hibia kakra bi. Yes, it's true say anya hibia. But na tiere say this very year aban e dey about 2.8 billion dollars e dey gu economy nim. From January 1st ebesi ene April 16 no aban e dey 2.8 billion dollars and na odi gu economy nim. Kai say last year aban e dey 10 billion dollars and na odi egu economy nim. And this year as every month biano abind the 1.4 billion dollars and the good economy just to stabilize the Ghanaian cedi. After the 1.2 billion every month no if succeed no egusu e depreciate ya ne chane say gold bo esa say ba fam say ne koko bo aba fam no a ne chane say Ghana cedi no will be worse off and it will be the worst performing currency in the world. Because and now ye want a pane ne ye manyo na ye ni niema nyina achi no sid no oni ahoden anti-doping agency for ekra betimi achi aban because aban ma I sid no enuro e want a pane se be ya obetimi atumika against the dollar enya saa ne manage economy ehun sunsanso ene ne kokko akuafo FM no ehun sunsanso ne say Ubon say friend say inflation ewo fam na so kwa marketer na ne mabo ayedin no ehun sunsan so eno no enti ye NPP ni a enso hunu say aban ya owosi oni ade papa bia de ma Ghana for last year economy no indicators no were fairly good because na NPP aban no take a bitter pill bia na afei na eso aba na sabe Yes, say when you're doing the necraman no and the unit touch the maswabwa. And the MPP for on the Shesa Foundation, it's an MPP for near Bemunti. And this by no better, you know, well, she's so question from me. I'm a maker say, well, or ya saying now. And if you sabre echo, external debt exchange Kufada Bani a year, no, this year, you shall see a church your cannabis. Say yeti anya ye na gold nso ba fam se na koko ba fam ya eho kire ba o mai so no enya ho kire ketwa enu ti sabre ni bre a esese NPP as a party e kan ho bom na o close the ranks nyankopon adom ebre a party no akọ abato so na abato ni mu enhyehyɛ a candidate ni nyina kan nyina no election committee ni di adwuma ama ya to aba wi a candidate ni nyina gitu say party no ensisi obia party no entintim obia ensa na mo party no ahwe ama perepere ye akoso enti sabre nye brea wo ye NPP ni a obema ho kwan na obi abedada wo tieni ye pa sabre enye brea wo ye NPP ni a obema kwan na obi di ne selfish interest ababedada wo e ka nyone ntumanko a akada na ye grasafo obi ohanom a conflict ne ba and odidi ho enso ene se wonya a political leader is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo bie ne pon de ato in fact contest e ko ye nipa ye di na tampa ye Dr. Bawumia nkrofo di Dr. Bawumia atem kan samwa ya efa ne ho ese candidate ni nyina obi anya ne so ne die na munnia ye twi na bo so kase pa ya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enso owini wiye on kan ne se ensi so omuna nanim na mu wasere ebie ne pon ade ama obia enu nti na empo empanifo betu se Dr. Kobina atakana dinuma na nkrofo nyina afo se bia MPP ni kro magyan no omanya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mugidi a omo ahase ka kire Ghana for say Ghana for should give Bawumia a chance na empanifo nyina ahase ekɔ no ho ekɔsra no eni ni kodi nkomo esan pledge omo commitment na omo support to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and sabre ni bre a wo NPP ni a Obama Bawumia wagyan na chi whether you supported him or not sabre ya wie fashion bia ni ho ni aka pe eni osono Akufo Addo wabakɔ Kofo wabakɔ Edubu ahe wabakɔ JH Mensa wabakɔ Oseche Mensa na wabeye bikɔ edunum Abraham edunum abeye bikɔ eni akese Kofi Kunadu aprekunum eni omo kaka ho ya Asafmafo hakmanu so agman eni nipa akese nyina beye bi eso kosuma osono egusu wo ho ni ekire ne se osono bekoso atena ho da it is a mobi emedada wo say sabrei ena be create confusion sabrei ena attention emra partner friend MPP no emu it won't serve anybody well look any pay di rara chamatia chi ko eso mo kote movement for change no you see any pa aka wa na chamatia chi yeni mom omu new 10 yera ya ababia samoa na no hirin to Abubakar Boniface abi ene Solomon Owusu omo pe ena aka omo pe ena aka obi ani hobiem adanta kuminu nyina aka omu nyina asan aba mi ha menua akowua omu nyina asan aba biem se omo asan aba MPP no because omo hu se yaudie ene ye omudi akiko ani nyina ankosi hwe enti ema sabrei ene nkrofo be hwewachi ebe dadawo se obi se ne personal interest ehiana sen party ni interest a maninko independent so be ebe dadawo a manipa ni hu se sabe unyimiye because baby Ghana edru no se NDC for etra abamu a edi enfie wotwe a gi se bia Ghana for eton omuma na omode didi ene hwani atukoko akuafo na fa bi esua ade Akufo Addo breso for the first time in the history of Ghana yatutu ye bodo nyina mu kan ma play ma se bibia nko ma enso Akufo Addo etimi ma Ghana for esensuo esokania free Akufo Addo etimi ema teacher for etena fie emotu omokane abadwuma for Addo tena fie emotu omoka afe Akufo Addo timi de nurse for akatua mu ntumu 50% e de komakatua ho etua omoka saa afe Akufo Addo timi eboaye etuto sanitizers etuto face masks edibo Ghana for ho ban ema corona eba yi Ghana for emu ba ene corona mayo Russia and Ukraine war the effect on the global economy no anu abrase ena sembiansie ni asia penese koko bo akofam ewe wiase mansandwa so enso John Mahama say ontimi ntua koko akuafoka etimi ka say oton koko bag ba ku bia na ne wate 10 million e de afiri so etu oton koko bag dua John Mahama te 100 million e de afiri so oton koko bag dua John Mahama oti 100 million e de afiri sika so oton bag ba ko a ne wate 10 million e de afiri sika so enne kwana kohwe na ne ya wo mu ni se koko adwuma no akuafo na bobesia e de koko na sia wo a se me koko e de afo e metia menya 10 bags na menya no ba ku bia bag ba ku bia 3625 Ghana cedis enti me bua me ni se sika sei na menya enti o de akwa gibesia koko crack wo e de ne ba ko school e de bia ko ton chense abono dan so e de aye ne mabibiri afayo baya aban wa ba beti ebo no so it's 100 million wa ankoton koko bag no benya tua ne kana wati afiri so no wo se kwani no ankofa 100 million ne wo hefa na onfa metua saaka no Ghana fo nyina se we di yanti bi mpanisam da efibri atetekwashi edi koko bag Ghana ha yanti bi mpanisam da say ya ti koko bo so ejoma ma bre so ya te ebi empanisam da enu ti na wo ye MPP ni a so ma wo MPP sam no ehu hia na hu say esi edua no egu nsrani mpo na eti ekumokwaduro yi na ebeso abribra enti aban no ni fiti asempo ni o na ni edidi koko akuafo ni na wo ye teacher ni a wo ye doctor wo ye nurse ni a na wo so wa ahwe hu yi because crisis bia si a said the kufu ado breso mo tena fie gya akatua joma ma de onya ne saa o said the kufu ado breso mo tena fie agi akatua no John Mahama de onya ne saa John Mahama obe make sure say obete wakatua so wanya adwuma obete wakatua say na koku akuafo wachem peso no entu etichani a eso hu say yakama funu no ne yakama dampan enu nti na MPP4 ese mu nyina mo kam ho bom na muye nipa baako se be ya 2028 mo betinyama NDC4 akotranten na maggi omen abuso na insamwa masua na wo abaye twa mu no mo dia ye adwuma ama Ghana afanto apabi efra medi edi Kwaku Dawuro we ayedwudwam on movement in the morning da sebre ajejamana and God na sarabidi akon etnase na ewuranse mu no edi mu kyeremu edi abro Da sebre Dawuro enye djuma kwa me jesiri mu de osu be di omchia
ede ba be yemu na
asu be di omchia ade ne mu fa ntu yi na asa ha ye na boko de
awade tumi nti
ede nyankopon awade ni ohun me hu o ya na ebiebi no ade no suma kodo ma che
ye na me ya
ebi ha boko de
nyame adom na me adum ahode e wo ho se na wotwe na asa start for
yes
we can say the tibubo mo bia all is good.
Okay
as any pa bread.
Oh yeah, bread here said the American say niema amanfo ye ni weekend na ma mo beresi ni mo ye ni weekday nti edu ba bia na akwakoye sa nti e be fa ne sa why
yo mati
sa krumu ye
krumu boko.
Okay and na yen sha se ni enya adwuma abushanti live on Facebook, you live on YouTube, okwa like na share na ja comment na yen kan fama that's be for us to do.
All right be chia busuafo nyina be de nyame nso ase engineer Jonas Ajuman
the Gambia man.
Any about Victoria Donko. US never seen a form of here, Muti. And they said, I assume a dead pnoso. A year, Coco boy actiso. Now, and the Matia Sembia Mamera Hopa. So, for Nedia, would you not for demo? A year campaign, Ma, John Mahama say, Coco, John Mahama mobile. Now, and then the fault, and you have to Coco soup. No ba ye wa ma petrol bu akofom na koko na ne bu akofom e wa brochire nti e na ye teso ha ba asofo na ehuru nyansa nka se oba ye na koko petrol bu akofom wa brochire petrol no aba fom no mo de ho nsamra ne e sa John Mahama ne ndisi fo so mo na abo ma petrol bu aba fom ye ti koko so wa brochire mba petrol so de mo de kwahye woni e wa brochire osofo a ugina nyame manim ya djuma ji akra ma urade and now the pulpit adan political platform and now Ghana so for no bi die nyame ni panimini mo ha na gopon wo na mo hweye mo ha na mepa na mo hweye ade a esino eye awudisem na John Mahama ne ndisifo edi kokko akuafo na we se de okan yi na na do dan Kwaku ado time oba ye no kokko yo tete so abrochiro but onu said no yati koko so abrochire mintimi nkoti koko akuafo bo so Ghana e ba sa na ye du mu hiamo fi se koko adwuma ne ye din enti e kwa yesa fa aban fa so e boa omo na ye nti koko bo so bia no yenye me pese bi bisa osofo no ana original property so e pretty kase e se kuafo te Mahama sin se Ghana koko ne ye ton ba bi nko na Cote d'Ivoire for ton be omo de ba bi nko ana as we speak Cote d'Ivoire for ton de 36.something million. And that market corner near Yadiko. I didn't know idea, Yatiso. Rain am Jedi said, Unyame or Dogana. Senankupo no Ghana. Bianca 2008. Nanadu we need elections, no? And think about 2016, no? Now a dinner conya you know. Dinka COVID no buy and Kwabe Sijo Mahama no so. Bananki any panute you wanted in Kiu. Because abaya one take responsibility will be bia say asemasi and mummy anya bibi en fam one man for mummy anya bibi em kushin akuafo abanu we de onyo da say ahonhia ba no yo so ye boa enti na okoton koko bag baako na Mahama chem nyensa na wato baako sikegu na otua mienu say de okan yi obi ati koko maako bag maako edu obi ati mag edu nu wodi koko bag du koko shed eko career na abai na tete 100 million free ene ufa koko pania 1.2 1.5 okwatu koko amount di obeboabo ano we ni nyina so se de John Mahama ne andi sufo koko akuafo ne se so ye koko akuani na woni yire ni mabebiri a ukoko no betia wi a wode be ko shed no na wodi ni nyina atua ka wodi atua pa afoka na wodi nsa hwe dem fem na ba betenas na se okofa obi a onim kuadwuma ho hwe obi a onim koko ho nyansa bia ekotena wo se onye CEO e okoko bodo a je be hunu bia ni obi na no asem bi ope bia no aka pese o kire se onim nyansa enso onim hwe adwuma no onti ase na adama akopɛ na me message Dr. Mahmoud Bomi aso be president ya Fati onya koko bo CEO ade wo nim koko dwuma mu papa me say
so so aye mo ye bia
me say ana so be na great minister na say koko bo CEO
say ayi follow
kusasi
so kusasi
me say na o check ko adwuma fa beto na o se agumi
sa
ai o kokura obi ti me kura obi ti me enti nyame ya dum na do
wa tun kokura
aboka obi ti me enti nyame ya dum na se Dr. Bawumia ba fati onye na Greek minister na akoko board CEO
sa
o ti adwuma na se pa enipa de ma position ya fa nipa o ti ase na fa adwuma no hye nsa enti wodi ni nyansa na onim no ebeka nwoma de no kakra na fa ya nima kesi anim sanko ya ni sa e bia nke ni ba bia ya duri o bi se nke bete bo no so de but ase o tutu sha dum ni adan ni na fa ni ko si o pese wodi blame no ko tu obi so se abranti MPO for Rukromi
Makedu
ya
oni fifine won o ma atire ndisi fo se o mo ntie adwuma na se na da no o school ayipa Randiabi ama Randiabi yakona kiti ebe wiase nyina hunse adwuma na wo ye no onimu yansem bia what wo keke job for the boys enti akuyafo osu President Mahama akuyafo sika no yesra o reverse no come bia neda so Ghana yo ma bia no ahu esanke force John Mahama na etu na kunya so ye impeach no se Ghana we yo ma ye serious anka to forcing kay permanent na konya no so because yet you be na meka say aban no Akufo Addo ni Bawumia mo e yakromfo o ma wi akoko afo sika entimi na mo de ba mo de beko 60 million enti sa o shebo no eni so we abrofo a nko no a reason kakotna na ba bi but bibifo ye bu ni nsem kra na me ye bu ni nsem na we nyina no ya na ye hye nkontanso enti esa Ghana fo hu se the worst political party aba omawe mu the worst political party aba omawe mu eye NDC say koko o madan high sense say koko madan high sense o matitu say fu ana ku afo ho chiri
mu all right that's ebre ejeja mara meko godon ho na mi wi abede yi betro but o de ti enyum we a obi aye kakra wudi ti kakra bi ha kama pa That's it, I don't know so tell you man. You go back to Canada do man for your creative all right, that's it. And I say I call you here report to Sanyo. Or you creative papa. I say I call you report to Sanyo. I call you but I'm a senior no be me no na. On the ingredients ni na and ya ba enimu. Ingredients ni na wu. But I could the papa here be no. Omo pe no. Na wo nyanyo madota ba. I just 53 seconds.
What am pesa me de ba.
And so kita all the
na omo bonyu essence anuma dota ba me ano afam digitalization be ba na a dog what just my work who say the straight away and who go
ya akwadi o say mo so ya mo sinam do don san kwan fa ka kupa ba ko ye kwara so be tie Kwaku
godo fola ay si ay abrehose in the history Saturday no ye ne Dr. Kwaku fie
yeah
ekasa wa ha why Western Regional Minister da the whole Ghana baby bia Kwaku pie Western Region was on one kasa also wo Kwaku fu bebre akesia na wasi say decision na ban atake no say or pege Kwaku price no to global prices in the what is Sani Beno dia
and also a automatic adjustment formula ne be adwuma
Sani Beno dia e na hia Kwaku board bi Kwaku board bi hia Sani wo kan when Sani Beno dia e na hia Kwaku board bi in fact Kwaku Saturday no church nsem that's what is abe ye say sakunu wabe if you find buy okay what say
for church mu na me refi
and you dan what church mu wa ha what say the kwaye ni say ebra tete kwase kofa Kwaku baaye no ya omode ko apimante so kakara ya rebi ebesi so de baaye na sisika wom ene ti obi agofo na agofo dua abe e o Ghana che Kwaku ene agofo tu Kwaku ni efes abe ni guwe mu ko dua Kwaku ene ya rebi sasabro bi ya rebi besi Kwaku no so eti Kwaku ni na ahyere wofo sisa de ende ensankonu ya be what you say no se dia mu ye sesin si ye ne sa de a ene wa hwe ya akofo obi betwe Kwaku agu
because say etwagu
that be o say in Congo ni anonly ye gold galamsenti but when say the direct attack on Kwaku angasa it was ya hwe ya wọ́n kọ́ bọ́ mu yẹ responsible farmers no yà ọmọ yẹ nationalistic ni kwa no nga sẹ ni yẹnya Kwaku no
yẹnya
because Kwaku board na ẹwọ hɔ no is supposed to be buffer sẹ de bẹ yà ẹma prices no ẹmi adi nkyekye ẹnkọ n'anim ẹma n'akyi ẹnkọ n'anim ẹma n'akyi Kwaku board no n'adiẹ na more or less na ẹ buffer sẹ de bẹ yà price no ẹ guaranteed price sẹ yà ntumu a yà ntumu sẹ sọl for bar. Na Kwaku board ko pesika yakra che Kwaku 2017 ya na Kwaku for the buy no na NDC for syndicated loan na ye de beto yi no o maji amana sam o mo kwaji na so August mbabi me wa January next kanasa ba na Kwaku bi so aka wa bonte ase etum about over 300,000 metric tons elutino obaje so gba hin edumu no e na ban na so mo ko pesika e de ba to sa Kwaku no aside syndicated loan ya ko jidom to ko bo obesia ana mo be to sa Kwaku no that year ya antum the following year ya antum me wa na Kwaku price no every $3,000 about $1,850 abana na Kwaku adu buy
wa antiso
ye take ye mat price for 2016 no ye the $3,000 in a year but na Kwaku adu buy na free $3,000 about $1,850 na Kwaku adu wa antiso o pesika e di tua difference no adena John Muhammad won team pesika FN2 difference no ade a maye no de okwotie na abufu ni say omo say na Kwaku adu mo na ebo ekagu ho enya no kure obo beka sa ase de bia se de hu o tu futu na agu ani opeso osisi lai se Kwaku man to Kwaku
yeah come to Kwaku
na skaba mo go to Kwaku
yemi say
eye ade a friends trade decision and na mati because at a point in time na Kwaku obo e ko do $12,000 wo
and na my clear du catch mo say abra Kwaku obo ne kosoro man ko ton Kwaku
dabi
na randi abi woni wo Kwaku marketing company na mo konkwasi antokwa
na Kwaku gudem
ana Kwaku gudem na mo konkwasi antokwa
so Kwaku enti ayade amoa na mai ne mati enti bo mo fa nkosha aban fe na Kwaku adu aban sisi ade a President Mahama aye no it will forever haunting
boni pa
Kwaku etika
aye boni pa tia Kwaku
be say the next 1 month again we want to call business of villages because obia de sika no ni Kwaku no akwaje besia akwaje roofing sheet akwaje cement 10 bags with the you say when the cocoa no 10 bags
and to him bonim boy yanteso no
it is say no say kwa the cocoa no 5 bags and I could say why is what the best 3 bags can
answer what me atuaka cocoa no so kofa we so
it's a fail no ya the pank of 4 times because the can no yan what yati papa na baba wa akutu nchen no ye be punk of 4 den ya go to go for from fi
unya je ni team o den so be ka se ni obeji cocoa no no atene be fie be nan ansa no de cocoa fu na ma
na ba ku be ka ho wo mo to akate for mo to cocoa no ye so mo de Kwaku e ka o ma bonya sanketu se o mo ato cocoa no
o mo pe o musika
Oba to cocoa le frafo no at 3,675 at say no it a fair mo be to ama aban
sa na
aban atefu
sa
it is say no wono oboboka
bibuya
ba eno na ba ku bi
so 200 bags ah
was in the warehouse ba ku 500 bags e dey wo
tikobra 5 million ka ba to nsu
500 bags e dey wo ho no
5 million Ghana
only na 3,600 something no and I buy Baba so Baba what is so say 2,500 difference who is going to pay
kwabra 500 ya boka gu can it ka 5 billion abenika ya boka gu
eti Kwaku catch for the Kwaku asmato
o ma boka gu de adwuma mo ya no se Kwaku ni ekuru sisa na
ya
catch for no se ukunya obi ya mouse ka be finance ya na wo diska no wato nso Kwaku ati bi etum
okay
enti nyame ya dunya etum ya de 10 diska atum a moton ana mo nya modie
yima mo koye ya yima bato masando ne mabidi kan yemfa one no ne yemfa nkona ye nua be ma prince pra oye media newspaper no oye editor for one of the newspapers so say ne yire say Kwaku onwum no de
ne mo bi ma
we say years kan ye say uncle say o sari ye den o sari su bi njon de o mi yenwie na e bo ne ma ba ko ni bi su mi ensam wi a mesa de Kwaku onwum na ye den e de esiso pa enti yen kokko hwese da asbrem say de ye kan nyina no ahin the cost Kwaku akuani to maintain an acre of cocoa farm na yehwe ahin cost Kwaku piani daybreak or principal daybreak okay so principal or daybreak or say ne yire say anyum no Kwaku high sense no na be ai den say or say Kwaku for some atiase do the to form of trust still ko career sikani ho enti ma yehwe say ahin the cost Kwaku akuani to maintain 1 acre of cocoa farm okay yenfa emma ne ne atiefo efam na yenhwa de ne he say Kwaku akuani no a ye kan si atene Kwaku so no na 2024 ahin the costing to maintain 1 cocoa farm ene ahin so na maintain costing to maintain 1 cocoa farm ima fa one ne enkom da se say wusu se ndra ohumene godon when people Thanksgiving as we hu
na no kona nyama nye
na say ayi na da se bre akọ release anapuna ne bo person yi match se no ho ani Debbie anyway ma hwa de no so we de akọ atire dudu me one no into the fa one no na aha yen franco he de akọ atire pa he de obo say ye name no cost of maintaining 1 acre of cocoa farm between 2024 and 2026 ti eno ena ye de ebe ye gona ka bibi
we be mo send the messages and the one we send WhatsApp bi abacho
almost saying
and fa ho so what's the screen abo
okay
and you will send the message just say the SMS
eja
and I say another number no just add I didn't even say you na boy but for person mo
request nyum no
and WhatsApp no screen abo
ajo mo say yenti kra
yenti
media ye obi so be ye yi
eba
yanko ayima
oda to so
fa to so yo yima
okay
yima pato yen temna yes enti se obetimi a with all apologies bi mu kakra na yehwade ti o say cost of maintaining a 1 acre of cocoa farm between 2024 and 2026 enti first column no ye expenses any items na 2024 near costing and at 2026 so near itimi edeba nti o say we be do weeding na ogas here emprensa affect 2024 na e cost 2,700 but ene e cost 3,600 and so wetin ya do Kwaku 1 acre se awi fertilizer so no bag na miensa ene omo a labor wo de be gu ase and so na cost 2,100 2024 and 2,250 after we are pesticide edura wo de begu so ene omo a bebo mo pa omo de gu so no 2024 na cost 1650 ene 2100 ena pruning adwuma no pruning no send obe so obe activate ana prune now so the bopet na be you ana EOBO ni nyina akufa do breso na 900 and 1200 ena tools akadi adbeye o se na be cost so in a whole year no 1400 and 1005 miscellaneous se ni man ketenketi bi ni ade a ebe ka ho no so 1005 and do 2000 and a total cost of farm maintenance no and the kufa do ne 10,250 and I could do 12,650 and the car a kufa do breso obebo e de aboko ku eka ba kon bre nyina na 10,000 saying 250 and I could do 12,650 and I say expected income say obeton cocoa 10 bags obenya no and on 31,000 so 310 million and then eswati about 25,873 eswati about 25,873 to show here or say cost of maintenance no a cost by 2,400 and a year per acre no so no yield obenya no 10 bags no and so by 5,130 Ghana cedis and last one no mamishe ayina katani munti mamishe ade wa say 100 bags 100 acres means 5,113 Ghana cedis no was a old ton by 100 bia cocoa bag and 100 bia no uboka 5,000 100 acres okay okay 515,000 so as you it is 100 acre bia na cocoa 100 acres there's a tia osika no so bete by 513,000 that's 513 million 513 million old cities and obo okobia obo so ebetie but just what you see
cost of maintaining an acre
no e kosoro from 2014 2024 2026 now a cost by 2,400 and our expected income no so no abaswate by 5,113 and tisika obe say the abokoko no bra no akosoro na so nya obenya wo mu no eswate
enti the aban beje free wo nsem ukoko no say guy can onya 10 bags and all the kwa aban beje 50 million free everyone
51 million at the everyone and to the cocoa 100 bags bia ko bia no a aban beje 510 million 513 million at the everyone nsem 513 million at the free winsem okay the dada nyina ye buko konkonta na e hasa wudu kokoo bo uko utimi de toni maybe saying e fa few items are e betimi de ahwa no pay so ya hwa you might number 2 na ya hwa sa data na kakra na e wo hono infant tifo so that tifo can relate with sa ayina e koso so bo say 2024 no na a bag of ayino oton a ekufa de breso okay so obenya 31 million na and now benya 25 million na 31 million cocoa no akwa no so mnum cocoa se moa milo se moa e so betimi ato cocoa ni milo no a wa do cocoa no na odi aye no a 2024 na cocoa no e milo no obeto no 45 cedis ene you say 73 Ghana cedis ana ako afi milk no so no na kate no e 192 Ghana cedis and they do 280 Ghana cedis. And they are obetimi dia koso nti ohwe mu a ohu ebo no se de asi akoso nyina no o mabu ha kontada ba ye last one no na ye hwe we para koku akuafo no etaka eda enchanse ye de bodan so ekufu adobere so oton koko one bag a utimi de to enchanse no ma ko packet no miensa almost enaya ne sa ana miensa na fa ho be ne bahama breso ton koko bag ba ko a obetimi de ato obetimi to packet ne ba ko ne fa kra ena cement nso ekufu adobere so ton koko bottle ba ko a utimi de to cement 34 if I say 34 and a half and the 34 bags and your mama breso ubetimi ato 21 bags. Inti enene baby a Jomhama edi koko akuafo abeni
destroy
everything destroy everything kese why you say passa. So on this note no mami fa wum ba kon na fi me ba menye mo so madwen tire mami fa wum
Farmers
and anything can happen.
Obi onim your boy you will be on can say on link up Uncle Facebook no hear Kwaku Dawuro no send me message in my inbox na me no eni kon obi ni po boy you so obi nim na on can say offer on inbox me na me ni kon obi go don eni no emode
what say ya to high sense
ya to say
Professor Meboti bo adi good morning o de face kama enso a career sikeni ho
okay ya ti ase o de fatwa kama enso a and this sikeni ho
emo ya okay mutation we no fe yenko yeah Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam akasa on the management of the economy and cocoa sector no mu wi na fe media no aba and we are told say live on Wale FM Wale in the northeast region so Salifu any abusuafo nyina anope ye chiamo mo amutie anope Wale FM nyina no anope mo so ye chiam papa Wale for
na necessary akuzi wa hu ye eno ye
yeah papa
eno mi hu a friend said northeast okay say be ko ho
okay yeah
be do e ko kwa asem ni Kwaku atese ni nyina na brante no wasam wasa
nyumu no mo
I saw the incompetence of John Dramani Mahama in managing the economy. Only be na many randia better randia be obeta ko adwuma kwa kogina katia. And na panimu bi ne make asad was say sa akonya no kura mpa randia bi e fa free nkan.
E de ko afumu no.
E de si kan
roba se ho no.
Ya roba se ho no. Ya wo de ko afumu no. Was say wo ha say ka president man resign. Because you say a culturally insensitive. I was all walking the former. A brother required when I'm with you. Or call for a cuckoo for no hollow. Or no money na them or more a woman crowd much a good I in a habias or honor. What nice? It can't be 40 and what you have by your access. What is was that a money and not one money muddy boom. Son at here. Now would they won't quite show with a wood they were catching me. Catching me about both. Right, you man the man who
say uko many Dr. Bawumia
man who nyanse bia
many Dr. Bawumia call 2016 unse eduru Ramadan bia na okoto
yes
enti 2016 mene ne call Eastern Regional to ni nyina na yedu mekaisi yedu ofo ase yibi zongo one of the mosque no yedu ho no na omudi akonwa si ho ama Dr. Bawumia because we penin to mo akonwa si ho ama no
yeah
na odu ho no eno musu akonwa si ho ɛna oyi akonwa nso nyɛ nso ɛtena fam sɛnea mpanimfoɔ nyinaa te kɛtɛ no so na etu sɛ woyɛ panin a na wokɔ afuo mu na kora sɛ obi nyɛ ɔna de akonwa no kɔ ɛkora ne yɛ sɛ a rɔba sɛ wɔde abrɛ wa sɛ sɛbi wunim nyansa ɛso hunu sɛ sɛbi atadeɛ kora na ɔde kɔ tɔɔ no na nyɛ appropriate dabi wahyɛ political suit ana de kɔ afuom ɛfa technical technical draw mu si use the appropriate tool for the appropriate project
woji overall what you overall no you Wellington boots no what you cut no what you goggles
o set normal set kura ni ayi na de kwa omunu ba o kokoko afom ho no political suit o be so ya lord who over there political suit
o si for us spray wo
ho o sign e di akonwa rubber hye ho
obi a wo konfom da
na wo yesi koko ne bro fa ha ba kura wo hu difference na ebe na yete bese ne yete koko ha ba gu a wo be hu difference da wo
okona kodu Peter say na body esu a wo hu difference
Peter say in his own interest Randiabe enko president o ganyi so sere no
aduma no
o mal baby foforo
o ma Kofi Adams emra ho
o mal baby foforo na wonko ne wan so ya en guase be kan dodo
president Mahama na abon because president Mahama monya anka won fa Randiabe enko kokoko so nko yesi yo
adidie o so nko didi madam
na won so da bini
madam foko
zi when na mama didi president Mahama kan say na Akufo Addo say wono de wonye corrupt na wonye corrupt because wanyini na wo ka so wonye corrupt no awon gabi obubo omudin ya ombe wia sika
amano
amon na Akufo Addo wonu musa Randiabe
o isi Randiabe ni
say adman want me nye e wo koko board eti will I be right to say o be say Randiabe enko boka no nko nyesika ni bi na ozu isu di bia na because obi no so adafo oyako brebo no
pe nenu ma asem ne de sa na
se e to so de nkofo be sisi ba bia o be wie sika ndi apa didi what e ka bu boni adadi e go board kai e ye ka
o ma ko ton gold no ma tiska ni bia ko tie e ma ka che Ghana for so ma boka o mo ka 1 cedi kura.
Alright, inti me bana ya boss our voice mpacho manyenye police ni adru emawo na yen kan informative nya se police ni adru de eye papa o tie me anopai na se o hododo wa wo nyare o so a wo ntiapo na aso wa ye mere aso wa hoden aso ni ahoden a immune system no aye very weak se immune system no aye weak a wontimi system no ntimi fight against enyarewa bi enti uhia police ni adru aye friend say imboost herbal mixture na boawo na wanya ahoden agina na so patuma mo yare se enemu enyarewa hodo gonorrhea babaso no syphilis any candidiasis ni nyina no onum bi ebeboa any white na beko osa ebeboa manako afobi a osisidayo ya osu kidney problem ni nyina no imboost herbal mixture no ebeboa ama system na nya ahoden na atimi akon ade atia nyarewa nyina mesrew okoba bia na oyurefi imboost no a kasope police ni adru fantastic powerful on sakabia ebeboa pa shamafo monko Equus Pharmacy wedama enso pharmacy okaso tribe of Judah ho so ko abenya bi madina enko Kings Walk Herbal Nisi Pharmacy and if you can see drug lane so tenate shops nyina so kwa obenya bi o numbers 0246208496 and I say 05407101113 na moniomo eni enkomo Natural Ventures say omodie onum imboost ni wie na ogina nan so a kopa omaduro ni bi omodie hunam ani ensansa dwiba nkrusa unya bia ebetu ase kra udware wi ahota akakawo ana se ringworm ese kro eni kakayure ni ade no hawa pompon so abobo obi wo hono ma hye da bia na waso nsisi oboa pompo efuafua no mutu emu no enya asem ketwa oba insufita agu a waduro hia eye Natural Ventures fedro friend say Congo ointment Congo ointment there papa okoba bi eto aduru bi a patcho surgery onsa ebekabi na etimi aboa na wososo no watimi agina ona hwie pa be ma ne oba nyina fa bi siesi omutuemu nantem ene wahan mu na eno so etimi aboa number is 0249 017 101 and 0204 61 na one empenifo so etimi edi enkomo high sense for say enano pay me no eni nkomo na men kan kire o say omo enene omaba Ghana ama ene electrical appliances Ghana for nyina no wo mo eton high sense ene edi omabo nwumi omo niema no matetu say shim se kokoro prices no high sense die eniema no so ye papa eba refrigerators eba air conditioners eba fridges eba gas cookers washing machine smartphones sound system water dispensers microwave blenders cookers iron fryers air fryers bi omo wo bi ho na niema mani di omo ho no say oniema no to a consume electricity kese da bia na wuska ewo ho wo de konso say any 5 years na say ya wo de bombe jina mama foforo mesro sa wo kaso a wo La Paz wo West Small wo mata tema wo kuma se takra de takwa obo asisunya kofodua kwashiman tamale hohoe ana se bebia ogana ha bebia no a wotimi kan no pay a enkranfo dansuman La Paz Opera Square ho bebia kaso abatwe na Johnson Mall and Fitama Community 125 and amahia nyina so kwa ubehu bachiri kwan edum kuma se fantastic edum kuma se any bebia omo number 0302 550000 0302 550000 high sense for the munimdra or see atitu say hwim timisro momoduana anopei na maunsa enkebi nafi wonsoso no etimi edi wakagina na enema so akoyie papa edi amount na yaka ne sa wie no na yenkwe na yenkonkofa Dr. Amin Adam a former finance minister the video no yenfa emremo na yenkohwe nsema hodro a ono so de kotubia weekend yewia na aba be wie ewo NPP asada ekoso UPS no na de aba be wie ewo ho nti Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam a former finance minister former energy deputy energy minister ene ayadwuma bebre ti eba economy no a otiase yipa yenkonko tie nsema odi tubia weekend yi ewo but before some ebo video no onim enkrofo ye propaganda so mo release 3D picture of Tamale MPP regional office on person oh na enkrofo afa na ye fa ho edi wuntumi atem sai na wuntumi wuntumi nsi ashanti na north region for almost office how see office ben we ye 3D picture said ye see office ni wi a ebeye enti weekend yi ena mo kotwa ahomam anam ko bo fam e de e hyase na ye no so do no ye no so nke chema wuntumi asem
yensi regional party officer chairman asem
ne mama ye certain ma wuntumi NPP chairmanship no be wini no e ye ndra abrea omo kasa no a o da bi mebo we asa omo kasa no mo di ni photo tu ade no so no kati ye e ho so ye e so na go say na go say ba ho no ho so ye entio forget it Dr. Amin Adam yenkoti nimra I told the Minister for Finance, if you know cocoa prices can go down globally, what did you do? A good economist, a good finance minister would build what we call buffers. They will build buffers. If you don't want to build buffers, a good finance minister, when the prices were higher last year, would have done what we call hedging. They didn't do hedging, they didn't build buffers, and when the price collapsed, they come out to say, oh, because of external factors. When COVID and Russia-Ukraine war, external factors were affecting our economy, the same finance minister said that there were no external factors, that we just didn't know how to manage the economy. Today, they know that external factors can affect the management of Ghana's economy.
Today they know that. Something you didn't know yesterday, today you know it. So if they are good managers of the economy, they should have done hedging when the prices were high. They should have done forward sales as we were doing. They didn't do that because they were in a hurry to terminate the contract for the sale of cocoa and instead decided to go to the spot market. Now the market has collapsed. No buffers, no hedging, no forward sales. The result is that producer farmer price has been reduced, unfortunately. At the time, the NDC says they are better managers of the economy. And that is why I asked them in Parliament, how can an economy that is better managed cannot pay cocoa farmers? How can an economy that is better managed will lead to a reduction in the producer price of cocoa? That's not economic management. And so, my brothers and sisters in NPP, this is just cocoa sector that has exposed them. For them, their management of the economy is to pump dollars and pump dollars and pump dollars in the market. And we want them. We want them. Economic management is not pumping dollars into the market. Because when you pump dollars into the market unreasonably, sometimes you can do that. But if you do it excessively as they are doing, then you are looking for trouble for the economy. Last year alone, they did that intervention. They pumped dollars, $10 billion into the market just to keep the city stronger. This year, they've already done $2.8 billion in 2 months. And because of that, there is what we call overvaluation of Ghana's currency because of what they are doing. Ghana's city has been overvalued. And when you overvalue your currency, in economics, we are told that when your currency is overvalued, it leads to the international competitiveness of your exports falling. The overvaluing Ghana's currency and praising themselves, hey, dollar is strong, dollar is strong. Didn't they know that Ghana's exports will become expensive? Didn't they know that? That's why Ghanaians should reject them. We should get them out of power as soon as possible. Because they don't have anything good for this country. They didn't know that when you raise the cedi higher against the dollar, excessively as they are doing, our goods that we export will become more expensive. They didn't know that. They don't have economists. They don't have finance people. And when your exports begin to suffer, do you know what happens? If you overvalue your currency, you do more imports. And when I talk about imports, you are bringing goods produced by other people in other countries. And so you are creating jobs in those countries instead of creating jobs in your country. That is what you are doing. You are creating jobs.
Yenuya Bema Suhini, your morning show host, Wuntamali, sending Northern Good TV, and now Omodes are report we at the Ebrain. Now, Osha, a finance minister, former finance minister, in some more all kind of also better at you, simple. Say, unya value currency no, now currency no boy dear. Na ama onyema wodi ko adwama asonso no, ne boy den. E ba san ko fo bejato. E ba san e beba ne say Nkrofo de awo kra de ba no ne boayefo nti be kra dodo de adan ade aba enti ukrofo de ne ma fi o memu ko no o de kwa na oba onya sika ketu abi ojan ena owajan na obi e kra ene ma de ba wo kra ne ma de ba so no na o sai nyuma o Ghana na o men nkrofo nyuma amaro ne enti economy a atimi entimi tu akuafo ka no economy ati koku akuafo sika so no enye better managers of economy. As the man be catch as a coup for the economy ni mo ye criminally managed economy. Now we be economy one for pebble for kasi bi so.
Where did you find out?
Okay, na etimi tua etichafo ko mu nya adwuma na etimi abibia no se no ye criminally managed economy dia na ndie we no be dia
the inhuman
managed economy aja se ntino we ye former finance minister no ye da enuanu ma e wotamale e wuntumi tamale so ye do masse for this great reporter omudi fi ho e bai sa fe de betimi akwa bibi ye okay, go on. And the testimony.
Mama home so.
Yeah, but Kwaku Enra you call UPS so put with Keja.
Yes.
Na member organizers no Muniyo fantastic omuyadi. Na said the party BST no. In fact, what the omukọ what the Basilica Krempo what can say ye party activity or Basilica Krempa. The Benny Matty said, "The Honya sorry, them." What I say, General Suit said, now or more brepa, you don't have to let because you say, but may come say, hi, sorry, shit, me, I want that first say, honorable in for Joe, one of the fantastic person, or Munina a yard. Now, what do you be? Say, as in Kenya for Phoebe, Abba Pat Numa, and Niger will be an. We should be any more, will be a series, will be any more. No, and I'm not feeling a different crowd for me. Former MMDCs, former MMDCs, members of parliament, we move her and a council of just say patrons, or be our one. Just say, and the woman, wait, shall we, or my yard, we said, oh, that come.
No, Dr. Dokufor, say, Pennyfaba.
Not with serious person. You call University of Ghana acquire constitutional amendment. Or buy.
Okay.
Yes, that happened what did 80 years, few months after so 80 years. Or buy, or better the whole day my EVA.
I come out tomorrow.
Now, one more bomb your monosono. Or could many had J. Oshek with what he's always been for MPP. Dana Samoa, Nicholas Omane Champo. Freddy say Tego sisters and our daughters just a number boy Ampon. Yes, a number boy a so or more uplifting will be so Emma and by recognition now be able to say especially on my champo. See was equal all out this time round by a campaign. Not also Munya recognition and more Musunya and you just said yeah no Musumadiso. A fenny back on my penny. That I did see then and this way flag bearer not about Mubamia. Just said, or more taste of Mubaba. Na General Secretary Nin Penny for a piece of Mukakusiano. Just say, I will come womb. Come womb.
You might have idea, sir. Why?
I will come womb matters will be a air train. Now, bet Nasia, we casa preaching and come near the year and the walker son. They're walking in and say. Contest the a bar to be independent to be cassa Emma. A bohol etimi ya we ya say a casa dibeli wuska kucha saska kucha kucha so the how forever.
Okay.
A nintin ye campaign ye case a dipanto ya bokakra and semwa ye kikano. Enra ye ra honomo me hu njina ko beje Japan no nyanko yin sa na otene kam kra me ko kwacha ni di nkomo enra ye ko yi ho kwa ni ko second kofo. Doctor, yeah, many Kwaku, you call you minority leader, or such a fellow market, fantastic man. Yes, and Ufi Belfi, and for my MMDC, yes, poor someone, and then the big Yaku. Mehwɛ breno a breno akanisha to the mefa videos no bi so ho
MT
na wo mo a grassroots for no we mo ba o mo sa hye asamanfo ni ni o we mo ba o mo ka asafo ni ni o we mo ba o mo se ye nim wo mo bo mo nyina so ba be kyai na kwakutwa video no to
na nkrofo bi sa
ma kwa bo wusu se I don't know how many nasa coordinator.
Sama kami usu.
Aye hunu.
Sama kami usu hunu. Na ima me kansa hwewa isu na yenye dwuma mi kakra bi. Na o se usu sa onde na ye ne dey mpanifo akenkan Bible no. Endra soft penny o preach ye no. Ye fe no Professor Joseph Obiri Yeboah Mante.
Yes.
J-O-I Mante. Joy Mante. Oye former moderator, President Church of Ghana.
Okay.
In fact, oye former Equiapin President chairperson. Oye fantastic. Now, oye typical president of.
Yes.
Typically typical.
Yes. Utimi sheni penim.
No akana.
Professor Joseph Obiri Yeboah Mante. I am president for the friend Joy Mante and Nigeria Mante. The preaching no yafa kakra na MPP for na emi o masum no mutie asemwa and ready to be bia no wa nya kwan.
I've been a pastor for 44 years. My check kakra. Now there are I remember one church where there were some good singers. One of them came to me and I was surprised because when they are singing together, oh, it's wonderful. Then one of them came and said, Reverend, why is it that anytime there is a bigger crowd and somebody has to sing a solo, you let the other sister sing? I pretended like I had not heard her. Then she repeated it and I said, what? She sings better than you. What is your problem? I just told her straight. She sings better than you. Can't you honor that? Can't you honor that? So I have figured out that people who are talented, they have that problem to be able to appreciate other people who are more talented. So if you are more brilliant, more talented, be very careful. It becomes very difficult for you to appreciate other people that God is raising. In fact, if you are not careful, it can lead you into envy. It can lead you into a disastrous way of living. An example is given in the book of Genesis about Cain and Abel. You know the story of those two boys. They were brothers. They presented their offerings unto God. And God chose to accept the offering of Abel. Because God felt that that's what he wanted. Instead of Cain, the senior brother, asking the younger brother, bro, how did you do it? So that he could go and learn, he got upset, he got angry, and decided to kill his own brother. I heard a story of a woman who took her own brother to a fetish priest. For the fetish priest, well, I went to a fetish priest, juju man, for the juju man to kill her brother. And the juju man asked her why. Say, oh, Jimmy Munyam. The brother is becoming more famous, more known, more seen, and so the sister is angry. When I heard it, the thing that came to my mind, but if you are a sister and your brother is getting more honor, it's a big account, Anna. But she wants the brother dead. That is what envy can do to you. As we give thanks, let's learn to give thanks to God for other people that the Lord is blessing, for other people that the Lord has blessed. It cuts across every organization. Political party here by your ways. So obi wa na onsia ya na usua ot. Learn it. That if God is honoring somebody, join in the honor, not honor be account. If I mean there are even pastors here too. It can happen in the church. People who start their own churches and then they have a younger pastor to come and learn from them, and then the younger pastor is now doing better. So they sack the younger pastor and they do it very nicely. So I believe that the Lord is leading you to go and set your own ministry and and it happens everywhere, in every organization, in institutions of learning, everywhere. But let us as a people learn to honor people whom the Lord honors. Now a word on unity. I'll be done very soon. In one of the Bible readings in John chapter 17, Jesus prayed that they all may be one. And when Bishop Uso Ansa came here, he expressed exactly what I'm thinking about. There is no organization, whether it is a church or a university or a banking institution or a political party or a nation, that can attempt to move forward without unity and loyalty. It will not happen. It will not happen. I pray that beyond today, your party will be more united than ever. Any crusader of disunity is usually just wicked. Now, I've been looking for a word, for English word. A word now say can abroad. Abroad. When I finish and we are leaving and you have found a word for abroad, come and tell me. I've been looking for the English word. I guess we are abroad. Any crusader for this of disunity, we are abroad. Or you are abroad. But for the sake of this session, I'm using the word wicked. Because breakaways usually create more breakaways than the original breakaway. I've been a pastor for 44 years. Mache kakra. Now there are. I remember one church where there were some good singers. One of them came to me and I was surprised because when they are singing together, oh, it's wonderful. Then one of them came and said, Reverend, why is it that anytime there is a bigger crowd and somebody has to sing a solo, you let the other sister sing? I pretended like I had not heard her. Then she repeated it and I said, what? She sings better than you. What is your problem? I just told her straight. She sings better than you. Can't you honor that? Can't you honor that?
Now, yes, until Wakasa Kama. Yenya wo yenya yeni holo mondi ene ya tibi ye because so titi social media ye fam waba unity ni die Kwaku important
na oka me deso ka abofo no ho asem an
eni pa wo ya bofo no e de benya bi wom but wo hwese de nipa esi a kire odo kese e madota mamu ba me ene party na the obufu be ye bia no enkusiaga.
Okay, there's another. Okay, that's very
enura the SCMPP mu we obi a wo MPP ho adwempa so de nyame ase because party no e be sa so regional na so bi Dr. Romeo Victory no I say again Kenya fufuro bi aba party no abra onu kra nkasa ye because also wini ye no empanimfo ne nyina na epuko ne fie ekochila party man kwada nyina epuko fie ekochila no e kira wo se enkenya bi asi e wo party no.
Okay,
na say prof akai ozu be di abura se party na ye bia ma wo ne nei dia wonku awu pese wonya wanya to be di party na abura be di
oh na den agi yekọ osanyene Alexander Kwame na afenyomakem okase ndra minority leader na obaye ni yisene nkofu CGA na okasaye no. He spoke the language of the party and who said party for no rally around him and they responded well. Tienko tie osanyene Alexander Kwame na afenyomakem ono so ndro kasa dwumedina tienko tie kakra emimra
na answer na meka intel reading no MPP for yeshia wa ha yenti asem we na yenhye ne nso Kwaku ekuafo now one bag 3,625 Ghana cedis and NDC are buying at Soko 2,587. And the NDC are buying. The Army President MPP Nibia catcher NDC are buying. Say ɛnyɛ brɔfo akasia na ɔmo kan wɔn kran na social media na CSOs ɔmo keka brɔfo akasia cocoa farmers ɔmo promusika ba ɔmo cocoa farmer bia ekweni bia lusi 10 million per bag ɛno ne asɛm a yɛka nti wiki minority for parliament ɛbɛyɛ butu. Cocoa farmers or musika no ombetua. Mi wie no so a MPP for Asia, Mr. Mo. Colleagues, they will try and divide us and come with all manner of arrest every now and then. When their back is against the wall, they will come out with arrest. Please, we are politician, na ye chiwa and ye bone. Yenjina pintin chair Dr. Baumiechi and win power 2028. Don't let them intimidate you with arrest.
Osaine Alexander Kwame na afenyoma so yanko hweche ma wuntumi abre na oba ho no ye wi a na afedie ekumi afedie yanko hweche ma wuntumi wi a na fie tie Dr. Baumia na ye de eno abawi ti yanko hweche ma wuntumi abre na oba auditorium ho ene ema no se na mu hia no ne mu dede ni mumume. In fact, I wanted to capture abre ye photo to screen so no. Oh, you love it. Chema to me any part on the part. Incoming. The incoming as such. Yes. Yanko video ni ma. Ima yanko video ni.
Thank you so much. To me, you be a chairman. Chairman to me, you be a chairman. So finally, no, after Yanko Dr. Mahmoud Baumia in Sama or the two Gano.
Obra, Kwasibuatin, Amsterdam. What if you didn't want to achieve Kwasibuatin, only Eric, more Amsterdam.
Yeah, and a pay your church. You could see Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. You could see
they are constant prayer. What is left of healing and uniting will come by acknowledging where each went too far, telling ourselves the truth, and still choosing to walk together. Healing will not come from silence. It will come from speaking up on what binds us together and working towards it. As a family, we have more that binds us together than what we differ on. What we have to do is to deepen our concentration on what we have in common and put less emphasis on what we differ on. The road ahead will demand discipline, sacrifice, and hard work. Victory in 2028 will not be gifted to us. It must be earned, constituency by constituency, household by household, with humility and purpose. In the coming weeks and months, we shall embark on a thank you tour to properly acknowledge the hard work and comportment that have been displayed by party members nationwide through this period. We are also getting to work quickly to reorganize the party's policy structures, to fine-tune and market our alternative policy proposals to the good people of Ghana in the shortest possible time. While at that, the reorganization of our party structures will continue in earnest to give the stronger and well-motivated machinery required for election 2028. Let us put behind personal grudges, internal suspicions, and factional lines. Let us rebuild trust among ourselves. Let us return to the values that built this party: service, competence, and respect for institutions, and belief in the Ghanaian people. This is the beginning of our journey to win back the trust and love of the Ghanaian people. Our nation requires the best efforts that each of us can put up. It requires that we all give the best of our ideas, our sweat, and our sacrifice to build the nation our forebears envisioned. In my personal experience, I have learned that if you do not focus on how people opposed to you have offended you, you will be able to build an environment where everyone eventually brings their best to help in achieving the bigger goal. That is why I would like to use this sacred moment to appeal respectfully and firmly to the government of the day. Ghana has been through a lot. Our people are still under lots of pressure. This is not the time for retribution, intimidation, or the settling of political scores. It is the time to lower the temperature, heal the nation, and govern in a way that reassures every Ghanaian that they are safe, respected, and valued, regardless of how they voted. Ghana is bigger than any political party. Our democracy must never be reduced to vengeance. There is work to be done, serious work. The kind of work that requires patience, listening, learning, and showing up even when the applause is absent. The kind of work that places the country before comfort and duty before ego. I pledge my full commitment to this task, not alone, but together with you, together with every committed party member, every volunteer, every youth organizer, every woman's leader, every elder who still believes that Ghana can be better than what we see today. Let us leave this place renewed, focused, and determined. May God heal our party. May God heal our nation. And may God grant us the wisdom and strength to serve Ghana with integrity, courage, and love. Thank you, and may God bless on their constant prayers. What is left of healing?
Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Endra asida ekoso asida suma ekoso no asida sebe won Endra went me anko bi yinti wo twe we chiri ni agi no yinti wo observations a wo ye
e be do twedi ampo Nyankopon ase say along last part no enya ne kanifo flag bearer chuka ni nyina twem abato de ye depa ni enguase Nyankopon di gu nipa bi ni mo ga asase weso na me kire se we nyame obi ntimi mfa ni dini eni rough na yetu abani wie yensu no bibia de din cause come share by say by 11:30 says moji abegu mfa ni kosi nyina nyame se da bi me count bibia nchiro bia so me count chiro bia na party no nso a kire se woman ni se delegates ekoyi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nti enu a wo hwe de course o UPS ho a no be na be catch you say NPP is back. NPP was also ready na na so bio. Say so penny kan no. Eni be better so media abroad. But obi abedi abro bi abro bedi wono a. Be bia party no e ko power say the doctor kan no. E na party ni hia. Prime minister ni ya wie say tutu from there she baabi. 1 year omo edi aspirants ni bi achi no a say omo da so ti social media so e kontokwa no emwa wo mo na emwa party no so ya to awie ye ko to aba no bia kan do beka ye kan bi omo kan bi we kan bi ya wie party na ko ye selection na wie omo yi nipa party no pe party no so nyina acho so omo epese nipa no ya kan se ye nyina be kan bom na ya pon ko ye nim na fei di akadi ye nim no ya ye ho adwuma e say umpeu Dr. Bawumia and the flag bearer of the party so one MPP ho do dia e say ujai bibia atwa mu no to baabi untimi nka so bi didi watem because nso didi obi atem enti yem fan to baabi na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia akuma power wo say odi bedi party nanim apre tumi ama party no na enipa wo MPP fo mu no o matimi aye ama Ghana fo ho ato say Ghana fo and this first start your campaign ma MPP o ma start Africa cocoa price so ama say Ghana cocoa fo ni Ghana fo nyina ehunu say John Mahama o ye common obeda dawo na ma ju tumi na o de tumi na sasisu enti eye ni gisem na ye bom pa ye say won nso atwa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho ahia no so na mo ewo ne inner circle no amon kondato mu yiye na ama omo ho ahi no bia nkosai no na ma party no yentimi kunko yanim sebe be yankun di aye ne sabe kan Kwaku kitwa bi wo
okay womo a omo no mo ka Dr. Bawumia campaign team no ho no na go pa dun kun di aba now ye ba kwakoye national campaign ye besere national campaign no ebi be babo se Dr. Bawumia be fa obi a e obi other side ba ko bi we ba ko bi kakra bi wo mu a aba be fra omonye very accommodating what you say so obi obi ye se omra mu bia no omonye ne feso and na we be so as Dr. Bawumia pese warrior signing wa e ma different role to play so a Kwaku ditum because internal elections no are different from general elections it ya fe be ko esakese no so a necessary sakra be mu a obi anyintum was nice in the interest of the party.
Okay, a good idea, but yes, a for party for say. Share party no, it be abem abeye jumadi, but will be any adwin say we lose election. Into no, say or say party no. And the makwen party ni makwen. ema bibi asa amantin krofo enhye ne so eman ima bajo yenye birthdays ne fi ona yenko yenim ena yenua ba a oye adwuma wo ye wuntumi tamale ni nothing good your friend Sulaya who send me bondini ye Sudaya okay na ye the birthday nti anopay yemfa fidi so na yenwehye no a happy birthday na yensese nyankopon enhyira no na omano enkwa tintin a ahodin ewom ti onie your friend Sulaya of Wuntumi Radio Tamale and then Nothing Good TV and so ewo Tamale nti your colleague no ene na wodanti happy birthday to you Sulaya na mi sha papa na oma more fire and what you know minia bema ba ko efre no se lab na oyitite ni erefi baby o tsade no so se Ashanti region ho baby hona wa o tsade mi on die so o ko mu ache nti jo mama so de on che ho but ene na woda nti efe se labi ye de kobi ni efre no ene na woda nti ye wo se no happy birthday na asese nyankopon onhira no na ne mpa bu bia obo bia no o ma ne mrem nti se labi happy birthday to you na mi sapa that's what we Mr.
Ima. Okay, Yanko. Gideon, Japan. Our Amakom SG. Minim say when some can how good. Gideon Japan, our Amakom SG Church. Communication Department. And right na your birthday. And to Gideon, your father give you so now yama belated happy birthday. That's right, you don't put Yankopon and some empire sign amount. After Madame Felicia Otu ewo ebriw akuapem Madame Felicia Otu ewo ebriw akuapem ima
na wona wo be ebriw akuapem baby wona be
Madame Felicia Otu ewo ebriw akuapem ene your birthday oba dj.com the highest paid DJ ewo Ghana ha asiyam fa afidie we so na yema happy birthday. After small boy asida adu jamfi owusu Sea of Wisdom School ewo Afrancho Kumasi ene eye birthday abaya na mse abranti asida adu jamfi owusu Sea of Wisdom School ewo Afrancho Kumasi ene eye birthday o papa no ma me Mr and Mrs adu jamfi obo ho omo ese yemfa fidie we so na yema happy birthday nyini be ye panimpa why na Ghana nya so emfa so afi Priska donko ene your birthday madam for Angela say yema happy birthday and the track to Ebenezer Chikata Alonyo ene your birthday Angela na say yemfa afidie we so na yema happy birthday enti ima all right yema ni yako ne papa Efrim na ne papa na wo no yesi omran kan ti se de wakum nipa no
wase mo ma mi nhwe papa be
obi papa yare da wupa so mo atwe nyame be tuatua nipa na wo ba
ne papa na wu
NPP be ba ban mu a obi ba ben mu a obi aka se wo chanting se na obi aka na atum se won kasa ti e betwen MP ba ben mu a wa no wa kura no a edufun be ba ko
kofi kasa ne papa yare da wu won na ehwe ne papa ti mo ma 2 days mo si chichira mo mra se de wa koye ku ne papa na wu wayu
enti ma di mani so ma bo
aye ready ase kofi kasa de body ne bre wo mo
no mo
aso mo do ade papa body ne e be si jubilee house e president Mahama
nani awo de no
do de be ne faye
o man bo adwum anope ye ne NPP parliamentary candidate owo Ayawa so East no ne baba jama ejina no ye no na ebedi nkoma no pay no nkubiri me ko je edi nkrato ba nti enyiwa fidi ni mfiri asi na yinti ni ababa Ali owo edema Ghana fo nyina na Columbus Ohio Columbus chapter of the New Patriotic Party last week omo ye omo Zoom meeting binti omo so mo dan omo yetimi participate nyina se Samuel Kune Obaya so Obaya wo Ghana to me hwe ma bibia akoso kama nti John Bat Adonom say yenwehye omo yen no mo ase emfa ma wo nti John anope so a very good morning to you anope Mrs. Evelyn Apia Dankwa, good morning to you. Wafata Okofodua, former protocol officer, say criminally managed economy no nebu of focus here by akwan be show no ebe meddlously managed economy meddlously awudie bu pa Wafata no pay good morning to you DJ Solis ni omo maka nyina ma da bi ni adi nyina cheche mo ko be so enra se be no nyina na wo ho no mo empanimfu a na omo frefre e ka je so God o mate se obekọ contest na omo be support o mo ni agi be nipa je se na me kwana bro madwe ni tiat I was very bazu ba hwem e da mu nyina ase mu a ese na otwi ban ni next week na ni timi hyehyam nyina no e be hyehyam ti feedback ndi e very very awesome ye da masi wa e do bi ase nti ye kotwa that's why they got on the mind ye twa ho be se ya pa na baba ali atena se na fi ye wura nsi minimum we wanted it to we wanted it to
tell you and na nature medicine ye sha se me say stomach ulcer typhoid fever there are na indigestion no problem or the other time na yam ya me say kopek gastro mixture nature medicine dia banana numbi oba o nsabo nsisi so obu nsa wote ya na we yeast infection wo dey menstrual plus mixture and na man so a prostate aye kese ama odwonso asesa na wo dana dwa wontimi na abesori adwonso sa no won so die no aye prostate plus mixture nature medicine no mi nsa we be bia tuntu ado bia akwa benye bia to pebia to after 0248 778899 tabia ba center the tabia ba mixture by to malaria fever ne untutu ase wọ́n mú tuna ntumi ni di amisọ ya pebinom na ẹbẹbọ amadiani ayẹ ọdi bẹdiẹ tini dẹ afẹ yẹ de taabia tẹkum so aka ho aba yẹn ti a de taabia tẹkum kan ho ne sẹ efi anigye bi ẹhyẹ ase anadwo no bẹẹma n'adwuma pa ọbẹyẹ no ẹdẹ mu no ẹno na ade akyi anadie anigye ebe fie odi sẹ bẹẹma ebedu anadwo na yẹm hyehyẹ wa yẹ de taabia tẹkum aba ẹde turmeric and flaxseed black pepper ginseng ne ginger frafra yẹ ye tafre eye djuma o mementim pedi na tafre na ye djuma ye na abusuna no news so mfa so why na enije mra fie ba bia tonto ado bia benya tabia he ba mr ne tabia taku ni bia to pebi etua no 0243 686861 oba tan ya odo ba a6 school ase no anope me kan for young executive school na ma wo se fa no ko ho ebe bo papa eye fa pempa na abeto amakoda na da chen wo si dan yesi so a wa amre achichefo no ne adwuma fo no nkoda ho abotre ne abadaya so ba hye wo nsem a omohweni ye pa akania bia ma school emutena eye ahomeka bia no school no wubi ye odi ani boarding ti ope bia de oban beko na enema akoyie omo ewo American Town obepe kuma junction kaswa ni bakwantimpon no so one numbers eye 0546 071324 0561 807015 and 0249 415088 Diagnostic Herbal Industries omo anadi 2074 edraba aya abibidro na so ati senso ye kura mi pepepe adwuma sadowe ebono nya asem ketwa esa ye immune booster aboatmi epam yare bebere free ho etu modam yare bi ti say high blood pressure high blood sugar afa wanya kidney na liver infection bi a ye ho adwuma hepatitis B and C HIV ulcer prostate enlargement nyina ye ho adwuma mesrawo wo a wanya kisikro sebia diabetes na ayawunti amakro bi atu a enwuda no hwehwe omachi akware omudi 20 na 74 bekuna ma abe o makra be bia tuntu ado bia akwa benye bia to wo pe bia tua ana so pese wo ni wo twetwe ho nkoma o number is 0246 073 498 and 0501 628 921 eno mo enkasa na mo emwao midima boy ba hospital na mde okra no peye doctor aduja mfisi me nkanto se yare no bomodin afabra ho unya de beduru ho awie yake bia no jaima no oni nyankopon be ho adwuma ma ho odi ani je be san be fie kumase omo ewo abuakwa atwemango akra mo poku ase mayira o number is 0244 774282 frewon mo na se upe ensebia bisa ho a o ma chechiu mu Alwat Medical Skin Care Center ye bia se wedie no se ya eho ne kokosisi no ebi ekro pimples ni nanso benji wadi mafa ebi so ahonam no enema bia tototo ho ese wedie no ma won tade hye mu asesa me so tumilika fa ko Alwat Medical Skin Care Center no mo hwew na omo entu ohaw na se ema kuma so mo patase Obenshire filling station akram of 3 branches baako Osu post office nechi baako Pantan hospital kwano so and baako so East Legon na Champion Junction. One number is 0277 580 559. Onafo awutie men kai bia wo yisu bia efu na ekwesa wo di nsuo na negu radiator na water tank ni mo jai na sha say yisu serious ultra cool coolant no say be ye bebo car no engine ho ban ema enye na atwene ema overheating enchiwo ema engine no so ebema na ache wei eye futuo kese ene ede ma wo nsuo edi gu car no na say engine ntentem no say coolant ene de yisu na say coolant we de am de nyama bia kra sa akeka ho a eno akodanso e wo coolant ahodo ni nyina mu a so onye bia eboa papa emfa ho ne ka kra yisu have duty equipment bit say bulldozer excavator crane ni bibia kra na obetunya yisu say coolant we di ebeboa papa say open won sama bisa na open bia 0544 133169 and 0244 577 559. Chocho Heba Industries or the Chocho Heba soap and the Chocho Heba cream aba. There is soap and natural cream no. Not to see when I'm out to say yes. I feel never a coy Chocho Royal Gel. When I read an average little kakana, I don't know some of the stra and never ever so am more. Chocho hand and food cream near one of some tired day, now 19 papa, you know, or more edgy beer a bow. You Chocho skin toner. I don't know any ma person reading shining bright camano or the Tesla, a TNE. Emma VIF Chocho hair products no 1 year and who I do between yafa when you are the come to net to castle no omodia no and you chocho bam and the na say I want to throw a hawa we are in now koda srebi na be that story no hu se niema akoyi pa Pandamat Palace Malls Patrona Total Sprinters any supermarket beer ban wo no okwa obenya chocho products bi ato e wo ho no ya bi ameka yourself garlic mixture adoso Ghana ha but yet let me do one dance a chiro. I mean dance a ferry, a victory garlic mixture. We will be on San on night I UTT. A drink me I want to mean that. One on this way we see kakra. Or bow and say going to Sisua. Correct. Victory garlic mixture trap and you can't cut up a garlic mixture. And why you back in the amount. Sisudia saw a victory garlic mixture. Near Mobina Konoma. Bones at Jamaican, a dance part in the media show. When you to baby, a 20 to be out, to now with myself, PFA pharmacy, Colinaka by now, Mr. Heba, Benyabi. Who are crying, so I will call the past ventures or cash dragging, and not Heba and Swa, and also Ubenyabi. Number from Sobiano, a 0242 545 633. Edu Heba Hospital. And I'm the Kwaku pay. When you're STD, Ukwanko, Fakoho, stroke above Nipanato. Pajano Fakoho, na essentially beba, Yara Kabia, or the Fakoho, Yadi Bidu Betriasiama, Mancasim Belficum, when you were our central region. Yanya Yade SMB test Abba, na SMB test ye, open wide and Sidia could be Sepitankama, Daily Dispatch, Obechi me actual, a boy Juma papa, a man memina, a Yamayan. Obey Biato, baby, a 20 dubia. So, SMB test once a BT, and now pay Edu Hospital, so once a BT. Frezo 243 989 and now 0558 379 645. Tabotech Garages, I have been car. Into Kabia say, be a problem be a car, be a. With the common chair on Bayama, or Kako says he come down to me and found quite frono, on Baby to Aqua young Wajuma, Tory Fino and your cap. And you meant 20 Faka non co out from Mama Dabin Yabifa, normally Aqua Yenas Adia Bill, I would memo. The cabia problem be a Umbia, Qua Obayama. Or more hour she water race. Water by your traffic light now, when Sabin Kumsua, more ever home. Numbers 0542 275 252 0206 481793 and 0542 961 111. Mobile television you want to me radio to South Rosa. So baby akoba udwumadi wodi bi hu Dawuro ama mansan nyina ate wonka. Ghana ha baby esa wodi ka dwen ho eye movement TV. Bisa ha na yaso no pay amansan nyina ahwe ha na mansan nyina atie. Bisa ha na nsempa no firiba. A be ka no kure se de tie akire wo. Enti bra na de dwuma bi a wodi bi ase school na watie aso na watie eye na ato aware na apese okoware enyema bi na woton bibi bia wo ye ho adwuma bi a oba ebebo ho Dawuro ama ama amansan ate wonka ye kokomlemle Accra New Town kwa no so free circle na besa kwa Accra New Town ofa odo rice ani mo ho bra straight ya ofri before na obedu Sadisco traffic light twem bra straight first traffic light on your right you have to do choba tra the next junction on your right na movement television you won't be radio ye wo oba penifo no betna sia ye na boaw ama mansan ate wonka ye number is 0509 301 401 0592589720 and 0246 375 134 bra na enu niga na won so amansan enti wonka zoyima afei yentwa ye homra ye ba de akachiri bia no e de betwa so amamo
yeah cocoa board prior say you feel because you see in 1947 I ate cocoa board one of the idea mo e ma ye tie no any say omo na price fluctuations no you smoothing it out na yenya dey because before then 1937 dey ban na cocoa efi enando po ba Ghana ha no e be di akotre wo Kwapim range or eastern region na be to yare bi na efrem cocoa sasambro CSVG no and wipe no out na wipe cocoa out and me konya term bi say sanko no abe and ma amount for sanko back to oil palm abe and palm kernels see that to enu na the main crop for Ghana the Gold Coast at that time na se no enu na ma ugugu kra obe hu enu na ma ye tea cocoa board and this who say you be follow world market trends spot price ni idea and another reason why ye tea cocoa board no no any hobium enti cocoa board no as an entity no they say redefining no na madwin no there na say ye no ye scaling it down any idea na different entity and then na sama benti na sa foreign sales ni ade no na nka ye bad o enu na ekushi Ghana farmers enti no nimisa o question kitu bi ene cocoa sell around $3,800-4,000 per metric ton. The catch was as recent as 2018 about 1,850
and
per metric ton. Nana Kufuado time, which is about half the present price. Into are they telling me says next 2 seasons cocoa price on number let's just say farmers on to cocoa no 1,250 be and a bibisa
and the money ready
say 2,500 imagine what Ghana for we are not used to that too. In this system no more cano maybe in I'm thinking for out of desperation and no more cancer and you say traffic they are happy and I'm say professionals no more industry no more. The me who say not Ghana we are not in a very poor position, sir. We were not because cocoa cry here can see 1,000, 3,800, 4,000 here can crown. It still remains historically the best price. Misiso, you ratamis are paying so any young cocoa the highest $3,200 per metric ton. And they cry that 3,800 kra still historically the highest too. Now the element be bum and you can argue with me. $30 a day no and I go fast some about in my mind's eye no and they say CD no we cocoa argument will say CD in true value be 15 cedis to the dollar. The beer economists who say 30% be Aira on Kuntermu, which can be accounted for by the artificial propping up of the city. Sana mi de mi hono. Ube wun say yesikaya ayatisi about 1/3, 28% nearly 30%. City adi no so no, and Americano, we find 10 to 15 na ko 10 na, and we see about 30%. Intini ina no, say sa artificial adi no aye. They are proper up a new one cause problem we cry more and say a background But do I make sense to you?
Valid points and I will raise it. Mesa Mwasi Subim say Senka Ebia Ija Abai Eja is kind of war Pompiguno and Uncle Man Sid and I could do for Sabia Bear 14 Krempa. I can have problem here in Yameboa and I can make it to Ebi.
Because Ivory Coast is grappling with similar problems. So Bomodiano, the scale here keep to Ebi. Yes, international market, you know. Nina also boils down to politics. Omono temano mu holdu nanado to ransom neighbor to ransom say Ombema sisters no less a person than the president himself. John Mahama ne atofo senum ne adieno. They knew what they were talking about. They were talking about spot prices. I cannot believe say no me so naive say omunim say sikano cocoa bono ebeda kwa. Omunim I don't know when say be picky. And I don't know why you know. Maybe a question of in this conversation. A perspective via will be ankaya. Now not only but Miami sure say it do somewhere in November. I don't know more who say Abano cry my then be cry here and could hear my and another 1 year nationalistic. And I say okay, Moana Muka and say a cocoa method 6,000. And Ankasisia no more to first the fina no more. Say any Erikopoku, minu Erikopoku. 6,000 Ghana cedis baga. Ankasisia deben Ankomobe.
On better so about 25.
From 6,000, Anka there will be civil war in this country. So then Canada. I told you, and another you may be or people. Nami Wabem, a woman said, Nami officially designated cabinet member, but I was sitting in cabinet. Nami Yabiana make me a car. This government has been very, but it was so responsible, even though in the face of vicissitude. COVID did not get by, despite all Nyoma, Ghana for one cano. Nipa Yatia workers for 1 year. Yeah, it's a conversation. I want to hear that by people don't know me. They knew we were going to lose because if you know democratic government post-COVID survived the whole world. Because President Nanado said you will be lucky to survive. Nobody because China population at here. But I'm relating it to Cocoa. Cocoa Assembly. If you wanted to get some popularity, we could have made some cases bad for them and come more if you want to say Antonio 6,500. And in November, who said you man could ye two the government. Where we have been? What was that? Compensation nuclear about 3,000 the 625 crown or museo. Nanka 6,000 nearly double that amount. Anka Zisiano. As I am Gabende. And I can like a civil one again. And I forget this also. Well, that's how reckless they were. But me the post facto the member Ghana for the ultimate the sovereign people. Into Oma punishing for that. There be a mechanic you were Nanado. Anybody will say, look, I thought there be a Europe crowd to me when he elects a parliamentary system. We say, me more majority to me former government. We shall be vindicated because we manage this economy very well post-COVID. Anything another kind, we know how to bring the economy back to life. What we do not know is how to bring dead people back to life. Me, I've translated this into Latin. One of the most famous speeches that had come from President Nana Akufo-Addo. No. Asama tree, I know their name is serious. By the way, people don't know, say, cocoa prices and so at the cost, no. A combination of two factors. So, one, worldwide, El Nino weather, no, is your time. And I say, we have, I produce even in 2014, they produce 40% of Ghana's cocoa, no. And also, I run a friend CSSV, the cocoa Sasabrono. and also destroy your cocoa in any eastern corridors of Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, been grown near Bre. I hear Chromia, Iborian towns, I'm born, minimum. And the cocoa price, the whole world market in cocoa, about 4.5 million metric tons, the whole world production. You highly inquire, incidentals are a need for no more Cote d'Ivoire. So you for the same lingua franca. Oh, I just say Kounia Asante. At the end of the day, you near over 1 million metric tons from the market. And the market, a cost was picking some 13,000 metric tons, dollars per metric tons. And and this is for the in some way, they have been very, very lucky. Now, me sure say cocoa board or BB, manage BB hoye. And now say, forecasting, calculation wrong. It has nothing to do with a kakra jai or no more. I said that the sun your money in our back. And but I know most of the time we do cocoa forecast. You reference those things, and son of why are they not to tell Ubiano? What ya can watch them. To me, I don't get it. I didn't know. You are Randy, who is my very good friend. Whoever advised him near the for me a very, very terrible mistake which has brought us here.
In terms of forecasting, may know first price increment and then this year about August. And and the second one also it take effect 3rd October. And one projection that net is saying what the decision here take effect 3rd October 2025. Then 3 weeks later, early November, what do you mean na no.
So no me say far forward nanka and say who say now which agreement there's a technical term with it. And no just why when you forward say that time on the international in the curve not just say still cocoa was slow then after even more than 7,000. It is who others they want to do we are sales of the committee 70,000 or 70% of your production cry. And Cassandra don't come better. And can only see a cocoa follow cry Nanka Ghana your good prices. See, I because Sana save one. Now it seems to me say they no more they were so happy with the spot prices. Now no one can do a terrible decision because cocoa. And I'm saying historically the whole history the moons are 12,000, 30,000 per metric ton. It is a cocoa board price because you see in 1947 I had cocoa board one of the idea more and he said when
they did that, they didn't reduce the prices of cocoa farmers. Now, also they are gathering people on social media for almost say, oh, price no, about the amount of money, reduce price no. They are gathering people in cocoa farms. I don't know whether they are cocoa farmers. Say, oh. Any social media for TikTok case say price no about the man ebema ombenya at least immediate payment any baby anti eyama omo me so we cocoa farmer now we one back na ya teso over 1,000 Ghana cedis na say eyama one and the cocoa farmer wa ujejeje say wo fufuo ma wo do cocoa juma den maybe cocoa farm me nya say lamusi and cocoa aye swano some years back we went into cocoa farms when I saw Juma cocoa farmers from a dry womb struggle cocoa processing the farming ye better cocoa bag one bag be over 1,000 Ghana 10 million to discuss 10 million what's the price on a yama we a cocoa farmer me how do I meeting a okay today now what kind of yes 1.8 billion so what bana won't need to make kind but me making okay and now be at here say according to the CEO of Fukubo, the money was withdrawn between December 20th, 2016 and January 2017. It means that almost scanning an answer now
for $400 million after losing
election.
Yeah, data, evidence.
After losing election, and years
100 million.
So that new government, even after removing the, man fan talk cocoa. Nte, one no say the Peter Kayano, a canal more Kayana, if you strike the balance. So, Munya receives $3 billion.
Yes.
Yes. What they strike here?
Yes.
A car back cannot cry. Now, so almost say, Cano, they are being saying, say, if Cocoa rules in our transport, Emma, Minnesota Roads and Highways. Only say it's a little over $4 billion only Ghana cities. Only now, so Omega say contract to no make from Moma Cocoa Roads contract more than $30 billion.
Yeah.
I've seen say contracts in the Hokra, they were giving awarded without anything. So contracts no cry, I buy way cry cancel. So you don't count them as contracts that government has committed to. What you say? Until more years strike out, almost striking figures now to end account Cocoa Road contracts $4 billion, and I almost transfer to Minister of Roads and Highways. But you see, Peter Okan assembly about cocoa sector. I think that this government, the way from day one, I mean, who say problem ever. Wouldn't say cocoa marketing company and a subsidiary of Cocoa Board. Also no more talk cocoa.
Yeah.
No more talk cocoa or more tongue on behalf of Cocoa Board. And yes, sir.
Yes.
Also by a CEO or appointee CEO of Cocoa Marketing Company. Dr. Randy Abe.
And a president.
And a president. So, and a president so appointed or more they say no. Only panel appointee, no. And you know, so and a president appointed Wisdom Dobby. Dr. Wisdom Dobby. On the whole here.
Yeah.
Because they say, me from beginning, I mean, who's a problem, because if your major subsidiary no in charge of cocoa purchasing any sales, from beginning, now problems were. Only say Asandeba.
Yes.
Into Papa we call what we are hearing they say he is not even getting the cooperation head of Cocoa Marketing Company to even give advice in any amount to his boss.
I'm told that even meetings
yes.
Strategic meetings don't be taking decision on pricing and
no square your problem. That is why problems start. That was the beginning of problems of Cocoa Board. Now Cocoa Board over the years has been doing two types of sales. So they say the Obianim. Yes. Sports sales and forward sales. The reason why many countries, not just Ghana, many countries say forward sales and they say cocoa price and yet commodity market volatile. Price need to make shoot to a timber form.
Yeah.
So when you look at you study the trend, the market trend,
medical money ne Baba Ali and ABD and Komomino Kase Ufia say on only NPP parliamentary candidate in the upcoming by-election Kosovo Nima and I say Ayawasu East constituency and I play the videos from the Thanksgiving service no Yednina Abba if you no NPP penny for led by the flag bearer Echo National Mosque Echo Koda Nyankopon Ase Emma and Drown Susono Amoko UPSC Yenina Yekubi and Sokota party nechi Emma party no Echo Da Nyankopon Ase na send adwumadi ni koye no anko yi ankasabri ya ba be kan wasem Eko yi no de ayedin nti yemmo the national organizer any team no yemmo omabaso Henry Nanaboache aka Nana B ye brutal Nana B ye brutal anko yi akaba na ye posano win namsa Eko yi de obi aka na no atum from last Friday BC Endra Kwesiada the organization bibia senampanifo hwehwe ye baby obi abetena in fact the venue selection of the venue any bibia sinu so toto niema in fact anopena God in the can say openini kro moto nsa friend say o me preach odwumadina so no it was fantastic me former moderator Professor Joseph Obriyebo Amante ene ade ba kwa na ta ha adwen say NPP program ubunsa anyumtofo nipa modom ho aba for ma NPP no ne yayi o masi nchen ne yakwa kofa nkrofo bi aba ba wo hwe anyumtofo ba na kwasi oten dana Samoa Great Ampon Daughters enum ne yayi nu bi atimu so we de ba bi enam no na eye wo hwe asofo nso ba ye mu asofo mpanifo in fact nipa me hu na mani gi apart from me former moderator no sofo Prophet Wolasi manager pa say me hu no ho any asofo mpenimfo ahodo bibriti. The program was well organized. Because bia na kwam fefefenti Henry na Naboache national organizer woni team na national youth organizer ne mpenifo a mokambo mu the committee a moye ese adwuma nyina no yeboma abaso ehumayiko nti yeboma abaso ehumayiko ni ye kanfo yi ankoyi nso ne ebeka na maje no so sa cool ese modi asem ho kwabra frempon any protocol team no sano pay metia mo na bibia eye kama pa ebujanti ye kwa na yakwa kodi enkomo na sen America mo nya ntie no say anopai many NPP parliamentary candidate ewo Ayawasu East na menino ebedi enkomonidi akasa de Baba Ali Yusuf na ediya obia di nimu no konima eye Baba Ali Baba, good morning.
Good morning.
Yadi
ya lafia lao
asa ede na asa Baba na boko die
boko
ede nyankopon ase na constituency what is saying
they say the mega constituency no are ready prepare for the upcoming by-election on the 3rd of March.
Okay. All right. Inti ebia na obi enim Baba Ali na onti din krada and first time obeti Baba Ali din se ohwenya ye kase Baba Ali na se Baba Ali Yusufa when Baba Ali
Yusuf the current MPP constituency secretary. My Juma as MPP constituency secretary for 2 terms. My assistant secretary for 1 term. Masa Aye Juma as a member of communication team in Ayawasu East. Ayawasu East, Baba Ali the son of Nima, born in an area called Nafiu, then grew up in the community. My entire education in no work constituency no me Kanda cluster of schools, that's Kanda Estate 1. My Arabic school Nuruddin Yefre or Ruga Makaranta school, and my football team. Some time back my football team currently me one of the managing members Eka Division 3 football team. It was our constituency. My community advocacy, part of community youth group, advocacy, making sure say better development in our constituency. Masaya voluntary work, Emma constituency, free tutorials, Emma BC Energy Wasi candidate Abra Omokochro BC and Wasi yet me organize free tutorials Emma Omu any Nyama Bibria Baba Ali Ediama the good people of Ayawasu East.
Okay.
So in short, that is
so Baba Ali enye ubia by lesson abani akofa na free baby aba.
Debi.
Ye wo ewo nima ho. Exactly. And what survey as constituency secretary, assistant secretary, and then secretary for 2 terms.
Exactly.
That's why the constituency in Majumapa. I see. Party no one year elections. So party no because a selective, which is also part of the process. Because constitution they come about selection of candidates.
Yes.
About the Senna. Party if you did the cancer Baba Ali no betini a contest for the party.
And make us say in the wisdom of the party or more criteria any other things are more sure. But in 2018 me apply and can maybe serve as the municipal chief executive I creative for.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Mantimi Anyasa Nodno.
Okay.
2021 make another attempt, and 2023 me contested parliamentary primaries. Me lose election by 11 votes. Now so Yagusu Jumaima party in the run up to 2024 elections. I mean, say party in where sure Niyama Bibri, the unity of the party. and also looking at future, what the party seek to do in future. And can be, in my own estimation, the party me as the parliamentary candidate for the upcoming by-election. But the dynamics also favors me. The air course our constituency around this time. Favor me. Good opportunity. So makes me a leading party in the upcoming by-elections.
So you are certain say win this by-election?
Yes.
And I be a MPP candidate kekena baba aliko.
The air course to our constituency at this time, like I say, my setting say me ko win seat. Yes.
We are on the same.
I also is a difficult area in my MPP. My Juma wache me name problems I war, but the caring dynamics in the constituency are different. One, NDC primaries. Some of the aspirants Omuka clearly say the late MP. In fact, even by extension, Omuaye MP previously, the development level or the development gap in Ayawasu is compared to other constituencies is too wide. That means there is no development. This is coming from the NDC aspirants in the run-up to their primaries. So it clearly shows Ejumanu Tankoye, that's the work given to them. They could not live up to expectation. That's one. Then number two, in Sema AC during their primaries with vote buying and other things, put the entire constituency into a serious alert. So Moshe Niema Ebekosu in the upcoming by-election. Because if you bet me spend this huge cash just for primaries, Nkrofa omuya small help. Little things I bet me I develop it constituency, and we've left it for over years. Then they bring in cash, motorbikes, television, and all those things. And Nkrofa Omutu Abayama NDC 22,000 plus. Then you focus on 1,000 delegates, pay money, and get elected. Dia Kanuswe, Omu Bisa, Omuswe, Omu Amukoto Aba on the 3rd of March. Are they also going to get their motorbikes and other things? Yes. Then Nyama Winina Emaye feeling say the constituents are ready for development. And if they are ready for development, the only person they can look at is their son, Baba Ali Yusuf.
Okay, ma send wa di be hwe so encheme mema bamuna area ye adwuma. Two things enanko for aircan. One, eye unipa woni no e kujina no.
Yes.
Baba Jama. Ebi se oye basa oye tutu asem. Baba Ali so eluki so innocent. That's in the local Isano Moka. As a Baba Din, as all ye Din to obey then our Bejama or ye Buga or no, Edia Kwaku see him with making Kunim. Obey answers our question is saying.
Any problem? We elections are about to Aba. Na Nima, anytime election, Nima itself or Ayawasu East, Yonkunto Kwao.
I see.
Ye Tuaba. Free and fair. Yes, mean deny fact say sometimes our people in Ayawasu East, Ayawasu North, yet me found other constituencies. That one there at me see, but within the constituency,
Ayawasu East,
and see that because you name
okay.
Obi awoye NDC, me MPP, you name ya ball pen, ya nyema bebre together. So elections will not bring that kind of serious tension. That's one. Number two, my opponents, we have 5 opponents. My person me focus on one person.
Okay.
My opponents in They are all deep-rooted people, except
we nipa 5 number contest election.
Yes.
Okay.
Except nipa baako a free Akutia by a constituency.
We 5.
Yeah, 5.
Party Ben DC, NPP, and then LPG,
any independent.
Okay. And also me
me count 4. Yeah, Nima, real Nima guys. Yeah, Nima. But another person there ono free Akutia. And meaning say Nima 4.
Oh, okay.
Omuma obi free baby fan tokwa emba Nima. Nima people will not allow that.
Okay.
Say somebody will come from somewhere and come and bring confusion and a fight Nima and see.
Okay, so first of all, we say
of Nima.
Mo amuti Nima na mo to aba monko.
Yes.
It's more moko election mu for Nima.
Yes.
Enya ade amobeko na ba ko ehoho na abefra mu.
Aha. Ena ono so Nima for omo peni ema obi emfa confusion emba Ayawaso East.
Na so hwan no.
One of the candidates. One of the candidates.
Tuko training.
Free Akutia.
You was one day, Mamma Sempa. Akutia the Mamma
talk about the NC. For some days, Mouse police cry preparation on so many things. This is a by-election, and some of the by-electioners you're witnessing in the country was marked by violence and other things. But this one, and it's going to be during Ramadan. And you know Muslims, Ramadan, the atmosphere itself is so calm, and everybody is going to comport himself or herself to make sure say a peaceful election. But I can tell you the NPP is fully ready for this election.
The second part of that question, and I say, you say encrophobia ekoye ensano competition. Any suma ibiso mo fan kran confident in nkomom. To mu du hwa na the mom akotesi 1 gallon. Omo nipa mienu by 30 minutes no man no mawi.
Yeah.
Any ibiso mo say na moka competition hwa no so omo de omo nka. Na mo be no mo nsana kasa ono mo se de bi ende omo give up. Entino in an internal primaries.
Yeah.
And ye che moto bag, ye che TV, ye che nkosu ani meku, ye che ayi kivo garden tea ni nyamanema. I just say sika bunkrofo ho. Am we ready to buy vote? Do you have that resources ubetimi match with sad, you know?
Your message me mami constituents. Your message me mami constituents. And so met me at Chesikama the over 49,000 voters. Say Kwaku Ghana Skau. The whole country is watching. A ruling government say you can zero into one constituency and make so much noise and spend that huge cash. When you say the problems Bebasa government, the Joma Ama government, meaning so very careful with the way they will spend. But like I say, elections here, and say through elections so me through elections we say me mama Crawford the needed confidence say akoji seat and it's nothing, there's nothing to fear. And with resources we will spend in a rightful way. By all means, you better move with cars, you better fuel, and they are good cars. When you visit the chiefs, custom, you put something down. Yes, we are ready for those basic expenditure to make sure say the campaign will move in a better way. But to match them in vote buying itself is a crime. It's a crime. It's against our electoral laws. So MPP will not engage in such vote buying, but will carry our message to the electorate and let them know that for the past years, Ayawaso is anya development bia. Your roots is in bad shape. So many other things, sanitation, very poor at this level. Ayawaso is care about sanitation, all because previous leaders that is why we are in this mess. So our message will sell. Our message will sell, and also it will be a big inspiration for them to have one of their own. Obia Yawun constituency. They saw my rise to this level, even for MPP to make me the parliamentary candidate. It's huge inspiration to many young people, and say Nyamia Adum Nemiko Wini seat Noa. That is going to give a lot of young guys hope, and that is what people are going to look up to, not the money. Okay. We are going to share.
All right. Momiafa Ayawaso said you must see East, so must see Aba over the years, at least from 96. Now, infant, we're going to share conference with Dinia. Ekanako say acquire to say Moja mind this for so monfa. And I'm a I said, Moja conference no. I will hold the way the NDC be winning. I say, so we are sure. And until I make say this time around, Nema Biblia Sisao. Okay. And NDC will be surprised. Okay. Even though remember so share the performance of both parties Ayawaso East in. So from 96, Ocean Astra 96, NDC now winning throughout from 96, NPP into me winning, Tinanina Green. And from 96, Omunya 53%, 2000, 45, 2004, a call 56, and 2008, winning by 90%. Wow. And a short year by 65 in 2012, 62 in 2016, 61 in 2020, and a year 2024. And so no, my main trade 2024. Mefa and Kahoma. So 2024 so Ayawaso East NDC vote no so but the main number is here. But looking at this, like you say, even though money improvement from the year 2008, who said MPP vote no akosoro kakra BC ene. So where are we free? This is the picture of your constituency as of now.
Yeah.
What do you say to young Ghanaians?
Yes, thank you. Madikayaka, we any problem and boy who cry because elections be ever with its dynamics. Historically, historically, Yanim say the Domiko Abinya seat, a safe seat, Emma MPP, yes. Now, so in the last election, MPP lose seat near my NDC. Ofa Ablikumanov, yet me winning Ablikumanov with over 20,000 votes. Now, so in the last election, even to the extent cry a Korean, yes, to I think about 16 or 19 polling stations. So that tells you, say, near my Mississa, my candidature, so different. Say, bet me attractive floating voters, including even some NDC votes, and that is the strategically I'm a candidate Akoye. So we will surprise them in this election. It's not going to be business as usual. Say Akoye NDC seats, so they will have it's so easy like that. No, it's going to be a tough battle for them. Already we are on the grounds, speaking to people, and we've seen huge movements from one place to the other, and that is going to be to our advantage. Mamefa we count deficit around 13,000. Okay, deficit for the last election around 13,000 plus. Ufa la de Dukutupon. Traditional seat MINDC Now, so in the run-up to 2016 election, Vincent Odote Obama.
Okay, so last election, Munya 9,110, and then this Ifonia 22,139.
Exactly.
Okay.
So about 13,000.
13,000.
Yes. Ufala Dadekutopon. Before 2016 election, omo deficit over 13,000. Omo di Obama buy nearby Sisai ama the first time MPP at me winning seat.
Yes.
From a sitting member of parliament in an NDC dominated constituency.
Yes.
Because the dynamics was different, and also they have a candidate that can attract votes every opponent. That is my candidature. I can attract votes.
So you believe so?
Exactly.
Candidate and me attractive votes.
Votes every NDC floor, and also.
And then now we are sure, sir. What do you have differently?
Family.
Okay.
Family. And also your relationship from childhood.
Okay.
From childhood. Maybe the same team, football team. Yako Makranta, Yako school. And these they are all in the constituency. And for the past years, I met there police basic school, license office. Most of the students, every Nima Mamobi, and those students are there. They are now big guys. The mentorship Amatmia Maomu, those days are mature more there. Omunim says, Seminya sa opportunity. Yes, things are going to change. We bring that experience on board and shape the entire constituency for them. So, maybe your hope, say, by 8 p.m. of 3rd March, the signs will be clear and MPP will win the seat for the first time.
I see. I was afraid I do if you to say Baba Ali Yusuf and AD and Komo Baba Ali Yusuf, the MPP parliamentary candidate for the upcoming Ayawasu East by election because so on the 3rd of March. And I mean, AD and Komo. Baba, we are so confident with 5 key or 5 top messages. So we see why Ayawasu East and Opaya will catch and say on Shannon to Obama Aiden.
The Edikai, inspiration to the youth.
Okay.
A big motivation and inspiration to the youth or more our constituency. Number 2, make champion development to the good people of Ayawasu East. And this message is catching fire. Number 3, to make sure say you be improving on our infrastructure, key area, education. Say in your secondary school, Emma constituency. In the previous government, the Akufo-Addo Bawumia-led government, let me introduce Agenda 111, and the construction is going on more than 60% complete. With me as MP, we are going to champion the construction of community secondary school. Then entrepreneurship for the young people, skills development, and also make sure say their education will be taken serious. Students are more core school, JHS to secondary school. Are we able to monitor our data? Monitor their transition rates from JHS. How many of them move to the secondary school? Those who are not able to move, what is the problem? This time there's no financial burden.
Okay, because of free
SHS. What is the problem? Maybe some are not academically good. They may need some skills. What are we doing as constituents to help them sharpen their skills so that they can also be in the job market? Secondary school, tertiary institutions. What is the plan for them? The constituency doesn't have data. We need to have that data and make sure say monitor our movement. Then we can help them. we can help them strongly. Our institutions, private institutions, be our constituency. What is their contribution to the constituency? We have to find a way and get them involved. Then, you bet me, Anya, serious contribution to the good people of Ayawasu is the issue of drugs. A tropical issue in Ayawasu East. The issue of drug use, very, very serious. And my target, the students, the up and coming ones, they are going to be our target. At all costs, we have to do as much as we can to prevent them. That's the target, prevention. But those who are in it currently, they manage a situation. Some outreach some time back, you call all they get to say some at this level, regret to say regret, but maybe difficult. So such situation, you be manage such situation. No more kasa boy, so that we can keep the younger ones out of the ghettos, get them in the classroom, and if possible, any other meaningful skills are on because idle hands. So that is what we are going to do. And say drug use, those who are crime rates, and so so we are going to fight all this. Then I'm going to be a good representative for them in the House of Parliament. Your former MP, late MP, my uncle, Unkasa of Parliament. Unkasa of Parliament. How do we get to know the Ekosu Ewo constituency? And you know, even Ufa, the previous MP, Dr. Mustafa, or a doctor, dentist, also on Shadan Kasabi Brisa, Dr. Farouk, any Yaya Kansas. Yaya Kansas are uneducated, but it's one of the products Nima can appreciate the service of constituency, even though not educated. I'm going to be a very good representative for them. Ayawasu East will hear the voice of their MP in Parliament. They will hear their MP speak, move a motion, make a statement, and also debate strongly to make sure say the needed development in Yabenya Ediaba constituency Nuama, the good people of Ayawasu East.
Party no party no support for you in this election at saying.
Yes, so far on the technical support, very remarkable. Mini Director of Elections, Ivan Sinimaku, and the Regional Research and Election Team, Ebenezer Duku,
yes.
Guide me, the filling of the forms, and in Niema SME towards filing of nomination. In fact, it started even with the acclamation. The regional chairman, Abu Divine, the regional secretary Odalai Paka, all the other regional executives, me brother Baba Sedu, deputy regional secretary Omunina Ebwai, in one way or the other, even the national offices, Aziz Haruna Futa, JFK himself, the general secretary, yes, Omubwai, technically even to put campaign structure, Charlie, the kind of support party Edia Mami is not easy at all. Put up the campaign structure and even campaign strategy, and also program of activities. Yes, very, very superb, very superb.
But Oko grounds are any panel so I will call Munche campaign tromono. Omu receive you saying and will message you saying I will receive you.
Oh. Receiving
say Oko baby will be uncassi to my but would be baby near Bejuwa Yan
I will him say as professional teacher me a psychology kakra.
Okay.
And Tiwuni will be Kasa, Senipanu, on person mawa attention, person Kasa and you know, you see from the facial expression, and will be so what G message, you know. So happy you could see from the person's expression, even the body language will tell you. So far, maybe I call up some electoral areas. I call house to house. My meeting penny for be the message, and the response of Muma is very, very good. And me confidence. Say Ayawasu East MPP. You be surprised the NDC this time around.
I see. I was Baba Yusuf. Any, maybe a humanica crab. Miss Remo. I was for Mama. Meaning say we listening libre. Would nima and in important to Mama constituency for name framing. We need constituency where Miss Row and one framing and come pay. Na me feedback a crabby from the constituency na me shadi. And the number no abit me a friend no 0201 455 555 0201 455 555. Meaning say mu nyina mo pe baba asem. But anka me prefer say mobema enipa na wo constituency ni mo no afre na eni o madin komo kakra bi na ya hwade so 0201 455 555 so Ayawasu East enima anye ne potem a frame sisi a na eni enkomo mama he se menya me first caller na. Good morning.
Good morning,
Nyame adome hu ye but you for saying
your friend Alhaji Abuti Ghana me first Nima
okay Nima
Nima hot coffee.
Okay, hot coffee, okay.
Nima hot coffee, but like I said, video lunch. You know the area, Babali. You know who share. Then, East Ayawasu, NPP are winning. And my main country, the year 2000, NPP are winning our CTO. But only say, Oma Yokumunu, NPP are yes so much. Kufu Waliwa winning city near the NPP, the year 2000. Even year 2023, Oma Baboti Abayana who said NPP has won the seat. So what I said, but Omukofa by not Bobby, obviously, if you go to Satan, we say young chair. I also eat the north. And I'm going to buy it box. Every baby that buy it box. And this is it will be a for what I say. It is every and Baba and Kasa University. We say the year 2020. Peter Meku. Why yeah, papa. Peter Meku to me almost 14,000, close to 50,000. So the deficit and what? Certainly, there is 7,000. But when we say the year 2024, the tsunami have a fire.
Okay.
But this time around, this man, Baba, obey minister to
okay. All right. May that's one time me powerful phone so. Good morning.
Morning.
Pacho, the first and access FIFA.
I'm about to be free. I am the
brigade ni wahi. Ewo ni ma ho. Kaswa. Yeah, I'm coming see my phone friend. What do you make? And you heard a kaka crave 30 seconds, kaka.
No, 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 yeah, about the
party no, I'm a party now selected Baba Ali as the candidate because by acclamation, party na nye election. Nti party ni na Nigeria to say Baba Ali, you know my name. Why? Match sepa and we match 3rd no the by election non kasa. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Pacho, your first saying access in fan. What is saying?
Peter Kwaku.
Okay, Peter Kwaku. He my paper poting. Okay, all right.
In that area or after here.
Okay, mind you.
Chairman, every police station after here.
Okay, mind you.
My pastor, honorable Baba Ali, that and then the children, or you are on that one. Baba Ali is far on that one.
Until who TV in Jabaya, lower TV in volume set, no, next year a phone in Yankasa. Why?
And I said, on a Baba, or any partner for every woman is Ayawasu. It's in the entire body. Young people want what I do 2 months after this year 2026 by election. We will say inshallah and the young man young people young better to for the first time in Ghana.
All right. Mom man keke mun pien ko ye adwuma. Why? Mun ko me da se mun ko money police station, money consul, mun ko police station to police station, house to house. Mun mo Dawuro ma no. Me bom pa e ma mun adwuma no ntimi no. Why? Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Dawuro Boko de.
Nyame adom pa. Ba so kasa fi fa.
We dey I say the name was so.
Okay.
Na me be say asem say I say asore na mo koye no. Na hu if we to candidate omo ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia igina ye no.
Enye obi a na benya kwan aba enti no omo ntimi ama omo itimi ba ye no so ba.
We dey da na ye ka se me papa kana bi say eni omunya bibia ni na mfa ko ye ni enkoji power.
Okay, me da say mampani kofo ntimi ama na ekufo ado ono so ntimi ama enye problem ni obi a na benya kwan aba asem bi eni. Good morning.
Good morning.
But your first and akasa fifa.
From you
Audu ni ma hefa.
Ni ma ya wa so east.
Okay, you mami ti Audu.
Mi pocho mi ka omo a pese contest no parliamentary candidates.
Okay, omo a na compese omo contest be parliamentary candidate no. Now kan.
Ya me kan. Okay. We ni pa wo. Baba li eni person could be constituency no bia hwehwe no enye say representing entity one yeah two nti baba li no oyobia or representing the youth of Ayawa so East. It's not about his representing the party and unkofuna omo ni ma no we are ready to vote for Baba Ali Yusuf nti yes sir imam ni anyofuna omo ni ma no omo country we opponent say ni ba de yen pese omo ko fo bi mbra and then you basa ni to trust and the pese yen to abamo afun green na me do inshallah come on the 3rd March Baba Ali will be the member of parliament of Ayawa so East na me sira ni ma fo na
so one kasa no wa now up anka also uyo bi anka obegina bi ena wuja emu se Baba Ali enko no ku senyesa. Hello. Okay. Na me okay. O de mesu me da se nti MC minim se na huma na kofo se na nko no su gina bi ena oja emu ese Baba Ali enko no post eno no afre di Baba Ali ho adanse e de achi ni ma for. Good morning.
Well, good morning.
Pacho first and
Pacho your friend Abdullah Dan Maiga.
Okay, Abdullah Kasafifa.
Pacho me kasa every friend say Ayawa so.
All right. Maminti Abdullah.
Okay. Me Pacho Baba Ali or ni person ko bi. Ni person ko bi a express ma fo nyina hia no. Wa. Ni ma fo hia Baba Ali. And I mean, MPP for everyone man na me pa obi a chose omo pay massively. Na omo be vote ma Baba Ali. Because let me pay massively na say vote ma Baba Ali. Me gidi say you know we need it. And Baba Ali no and yes or representing a MPP is representing the whole Lima and the Lima youth. Because Baba Ali is a youth only the high youth now or more this Ayawa so it's a young bomody there near a Jumadi then I am putting young house to house Matthew Makani and I said I'm coming I don't know teaching me
Matthew were coming in Fantum
yeah Fantum because there are some people who are saying that from this thing this is for MPP, the party first.
Okay. All right. Yes, that's Munko house to house now, Montanechi. Yenra or Seusu, Ese and Dra. I will see a Dr. Brent Champon, the campaign manager, Thanksgiving service na se na mo ti ase Dr. Brian Champon oni Ghana tinendra went me amano nti that is by way of information. Me for last caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Dawuro.
Pacho, your first and access FIFA.
FM that we started to play.
Okay, mami tio.
Really and na NPP party no manyane. The same the Kosi Amai. MPP dia Kenya Japan group na one group party no munchen. Na no last week na me see na two. Eno mo ye no. To be frank enye. Ese party ni akotwa baby.
Munti ho. Openi baby tie. Eya mo ha mo ho. Baby a ye ade ye anti party no. Enko tie ho. Enti na movement wo ho. Wuntumi kumase wo ho. Wuntumi tamale wo ho. Se hwiyo so ho. Takrado wo ho. Enti enko tie wo ha wakoma. Why? Mame fa last caller. Ye ade ye anti party a enko tie ho. Ana mebwa. Eno no. Baby, how betia? What betia see? Simple. Good morning. Last call. I'm Patrick Frost and Axe FIFA.
Good morning, Gabon.
Begin the Dawuro na. But on the last caller, yeah, Frost saying, Jenny Anna.
Good morning.
Nyame adum Eliasu mi hu ye pa. Eliasu wo henfa na no meka say.
Tano pacho na mano kasaya isi kubaya me kasay kambe continue no. We contractor.
Okay.
When say this time you have one coupon past the first time that you the card in the two omu ye ni en fata but one coupon is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ohi dada nani no tudo me fi wo tado na mata ebana yesu edu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dan of the someone ya so tia contract ya so tia contract. Every time the press is symbolic, the moment is symbolic. But not also symbolic. Even na not this, the way they went to about massive. Only a person is what I am. You have got the problem. Now I carry you chase you may go to see. The man may take care of you chase you politic. I am not there. This is the why not? They share carry you. Not or driving back. Then we so motor so. They say carry you na driving back. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Who carry you or something. It is by the better about now playing chess. You know how the moment. The man to take carry you on chess.
All right, me da say ye de besi ho Alhaji Kabi ese menkanche Baba Ali say ochia no say Baba Ali be surprise say enipa nyina and I think the feedback na eba no and so say Baba Ali bitimi a surprise say enipa nyina baba me no di enkomo na beba wiye wo camera ni ene wo so hey yeah she camera mu na woni omu a show e wo kusa ntia on the 3rd of March, Omunkosa line from Baba Ali. Talk to them, I say.
My good people, Anapawe Mubanye, Muba Baba Ali Yusuf, Muba Asumu for the past years. I have many voluntary activities at the Abua constituency. Any young people, Mr. Munina on the March 3rd. Mtuaba Emami Mtuaba on number 3 because number 3 Etuaba net meeting kunia that is where we can bring a lot of development and in Yema Bebria Ebebwa constituency Misremu elections are elections Yakotuaba and Yentokwa Yanina say Enye Baku you making sure say you bet me at me all other person I open say onfa Ntokwa Embra your constituency. We should vote in peaceful manner. Then at the end of the day, the negative tag and Krofoediama Ayawasu East, we can erase that negative tag and put the constituency in a proper place. Say yes, there is a constituency I show maturity. I show say yet me niema ama niema no ayefe. We can do that and make sure say we get everything right. I remind them again, they should vote for their son, Baba Ali Yusuf, so that we can get the needed development our constituency for the past years.
Baba, Yansu Yada say, Hajia Mariama, formerly of Jubilee House, the best candidate who beat me at this season. Baba Yaminka, I will feel. If na kusi on the 3rd March, it be our person baby. I'm a you. Na so ye ma na say so ba konso you bibia na so free na ye be fa na ye de mati fon so hu a ye be no sa nti why nti how you feel che ma untumi say o ma utirin kwa o ta wa chin so wa wuni kwayama chema NBC for the nefa so da bia no jira court so ni nyina mu inshallah oni sen kunu die be MPP dia
oh miss
nti
chema me so me chia ma fa nyame protection, serious protection from the Almighty God. The government here, inshallah, everything will come out. Everything you come out successfully.
Sure.
Inshallah.
Sure.
Inshallah. And we are behind him strongly to make sure all these trials will become a thing of past.
Of the past. Me da sepa. Abujanti Baba Ali mini na wi na mo amo frena yekuti ha na yekuti ha no. We de munyi Baba Ali mfirim enyo nneka. Me ana me kama sem. Enkuti ho. Sankuti ho. Baby a wo koti a utipa oni ayi no. Radio yi so doso, TV doso. Untumi nko ama 5 TV stations. A obetimi ahwa ma ho ato. Uzimi koti e baby ame. No okoti ha eden. Look, NPP party na oho party ni wo sunsun dan botwe kan say party ni wo sunsun na every point bia no party ni sunsun no e kire nipa wodi na chi party ni kire se odi adubu ahe chi party ni kire se odi kofu achi o kire kofu ado en ba mu ba omia ye ko election gise wa na wo sheda kata wani asenta abo space ana won pesu bi hu because bibia was clear say party ni sunsun no edi mamu ba omia chi so nothing will change. What I say, hey, you who be a Gustano no Mokoe, Obeda Samuanum, Ekoe, Angusiaga, Nana Cray Judge Marolins, Okoe, Angusiaga, Alanche Martin, Ekoe, and then Nipa Amunokoe, Akabe Insia, Akaboniface, who's Nadoye, Solomon Usu, Yabrabia Samoa, and your Hintu, Omopena Kawano, and Kaining in Asiaba. And till we are party near, and more big Medada will say, what base be anyhow. Base no ni MPP no. Base no any esono no. Enti kofo babako osono wo ho. Akufo ado abako osono wo ho. Edubu ahia abako osono wo ho. Mahmud Bawomi aso obeja osono ho. Onfa so nko. Obeba be di president no wako no osono gusu ho. Enti emo bi na dawo. Hokwa hwe ene baba Ali odi constituent secretary assistant. Obedi constituent secretary. Who is a party no afanu. Party na so bi mu sei se ye de wasi oson no so wona die ni muko enso krofo ho edu kran krofo bi wono mo a omo wosika sen no a che party ni mu sen no ba party ni sunsum na kodi da chinti party na fa de neko entu kodi obi achi a ebi ana so akaketu bi na party na so nsem so do be dipose bi ana party ni ba ba mu mu anya position bi na osu kodi base bi achi wo aru ba mu botu because on kwamra no na manfo take over position ya what so secretary won come na obi ho so sa person position no a ebe take be 4 years and so na betimi asa be integrating to the party bi and mo bi na down party no any base no enu anu so no begin Kwaku